Hey, everybody! How's it going? How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome in. I am Pam with BeeCreative Crafts, and if you are here live, welcome in. If you're watching on the replay, thanks for watching. So, what is everybody doing tonight? What's on your hook? What's in your cup? Are y'all snacking? Let me go drop the link before I forget, because I almost forgot to do that last week. So, y'all, how many of y'all were over at Cynthia's Joyful Creations a while ago? Hey, Keith. I know Keith was. Y'all, those soaps, somebody said it in the chat, I could just smell them through the phone. Through my screen. Hey, Janice. But I can't wait to smell those soaps because they looked gorgeous. I'm going to see where I can pin my comment there. Hold up. Oh, I opened up the wrong thing. Hello, Pamela. Sanita says she's going to go to bed and be watching until the phone smacks her in the face. Girl, I've done that. Not even going to lie. It'll wake me up. Hey, Diane. She's drinking water, shawl on the hook, just started a load of laundry. Awesome. And Pamela said she is working on her All in the Family Afghan. And y'all, I started a new Afghan this week. And it is so pretty. I keep getting sidetracked. I got to go and drop my videos live. Not drop the link, but pin the link. What the heck? That's not... Does y'all's app move stuff? Hey, Chris. Oh, Chris, she said what was over there? She was showing, she had a friend on that was showing soaps. Bonjour, Rudy. And they were so pretty. Janice says she's working on Sophie's Universe. I made that a few years ago for my granddaughter's baby blanket, and that blanket is amazing. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Pin. Okay. Now I have pinned the StreamYard link. There we go. All right. Let me scroll back up and see who I missed. Janice said Snita. She falls asleep like that all the time, too. Pamela said she's done that with her old heavy Kindle. Yep. My cousin made me a stand, so now I have like a metal stand. And I set my Kindle or my iPad or whatever on that. So now if I fall asleep, it just turns itself off. So Chris said fizzy water and crochet cake cozy. Awesome. All right, y'all, look. I'm loving this pattern. This is the Faith Afghan by Helen Shrimpton from Crystals and Crochet. It was a free crochet along. But she does it in all these really bright colors, and I'm doing it in fall colors. But they use a thin, or they use cotton, and I'm using acrylic, so this is probably going to be ginormous. But I'm really liking the way it's turning out. I don't know if y'all can see this, but this is like a really textured stitch. It's like very squishy. She calls it a folded single crochet, but you do triple crochets and then you fold them over, and yeah. And then you get this little flower, little squishy, I don't know. But I don't know what that little stitch is called, but I like it. I guess it's really just chains, and it makes the little curly cues, but I'm liking it. Thanks, y'all. But yeah, this is the Faith Crochet Along from Helen Shrimpton. Look, y'all. I even wove in all my tails. What? It is called the Faith, 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 and it is on Crystals and Crochet, I think is the website. She also has a tutorial for it. And after this live, I'll go back and drop the link for both of them in the description. I should have done that before I came on, but I didn't think about it. Let's see. And I can probably pull it up. Let's see. crystalsandcrochet.com. Yes. What's going on with the light? What light, Sanita? Is my light going in and out? Was it doing it when I was putting the like when I do that? I think it's because my camera tries to focus in and auto correct the light, and I don't know how to make it not do that. Okay. Pamela says, my grandma would be proud of you for having all your ends woven in. Well, usually I wait till the end and then I kick myself because I hate weaving them in. Hate it, hate it, hate it. But it's got to be done. Has to be done. Oh, okay, Sanita. Thank you. I will try not to put it up. I thought if I put it up close, you could see it better, but I need to get a different camera that doesn't do that because I don't think my other camera did that. Or not, I didn't notice it doing that anyway, like going in and out. Let me go pull up Crystals and Crochet and I can show y'all that pattern. Crystals and Crochet. Then I can show it to you here. Okay. All right, let me go share. And there are, Janice says she's been weaving in her ends every 2 rows. There are a lot to weave in on that Sophie's Universe too. Especially if you use a lot of colors. Which, when I made mine, I did. It was super duper colorful. Okay. So this is the one I am making. Faith. And I have finished part 1. I finished this part right here. But there are so many other color patterns. Like if you do a Google search or if you go to her Facebook group, you can see all the different colors that people have done. And she has it in all these different languages or terms. So you can do it Danish, French, German, UK. So yeah, that's the one I'm working on. And she's got these others here that I think are really cool looking too. Where's it at? The Cosmic Cow. I want to do this one too because I think it's pretty cool looking. But see, I like all those that start out one shape and then merge into another shape and then to another shape and then end up something completely different. Which Sophie's Universe does that too. So, but yep. Hey Samantha, welcome in. Hey Pam. All right, y'all. We got all the Pams in here. Woohoo! All the Pamelas. Oh, here comes Tiny. Come on. Put him on the floor a while ago because he kept wanting to scratch my blanket. How are you? You want to say hi to everybody? Come here. Can you say hi to everybody? Hold on, let's stop the screen share so they can see you. Look up here, hey. Shh, hey. Look up. Hey, Zach. He says hola and bonjour. They want to see your face, not the top of your head. All right, lay down. He doesn't want to be seen. He just wants to be here. Okay. I guess he'll show his face when he's ready to show his face. Anita says it's a Pam sandwich. I got called spam a lot in school. Does that count? All right, Wicked Granny says her kids are here, so she'll be lurking for a while. No problem. Hey, Angela. She says, hey, Pam and everyone in the chat. How are you doing tonight? I am doing good. She said she is doing fine, drinking water, and still working on her scrappy blanket. Hey, Margie. Welcome in. So, y'all, I started a hat last week on Lisa's live, so I think I'll work on it later. Let's see. Pamela says her dad called her Pammy Bear. Aw, sweet. Hey, Brand Michelle. She said out of class and have CSI Vegas on, de-stressing from class. Ooh, I haven't watched CSI Vegas in a long time. I like that show. Zach says, hey, Margie, my sweet friend. So, y'all, it got warm this week, and then today the temperature starts dropping again, which is a bummer. And y'all let me know if my light keeps going in and out, and I'll turn off the ring light. Because I thought maybe if I put it on, it would make it... Oh, they have a new CSI Vegas. Really? Ooh. I'll have to check that out. Zach says he is going live tomorrow night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Good deal. So right after trivia. Sweet. But yeah, what I was saying, I noticed my light was doing that the other night, but I didn't have my ring light on. So I thought maybe if I put the ring light on, it would give me enough light so they wouldn't go in and out. And maybe if I stay back far enough from the camera, it won't do that. But y'all let me know if it starts doing it again. Where it's messing with your eyeballs. Yep. So if anybody wants to pop up on the panel, I have dropped the link. So y'all are more than welcome to come up and hang out and chit chat. So is anybody doing the Shop My Stash or the Stash Buster 2023? Is anybody using up your stash to make projects? And if so, what are y'all making? I'm making this. I'm using my scraps. Well, not my scraps. I'm shopping my stash for this one. Yes, Chris. Chris says trivia, question mark. Yes, we do trivia over on Cynthia's Joyful Creations channel. She has, right now we're doing Stranger Things trivia. But if you've never watched Stranger Things, you can creatively copy off of everybody's answers. And then after we get to the end of the series, you earn tickets. And at the end, she's going to draw out a winner to win a big old goodie bag of goodies. Janice said she is using her stash on her Sophie's Universe. Awesome. I bet that is going to be gorgeous. Sanita says, I'm not swapping, just giving away my stash randomly. Awesome. Awesome. I've done that too. I've sent out a few surprise random boxes of goodies that people don't know are coming. Yes, I have. So somebody will get a surprise just because why not? And I did do my 1K drawing, and the winner has notified me, so I've got to get that out. I don't think she has any content on her channel. I think she is just a subscriber. I don't think she actually puts stuff on her channel. So what I will probably do is, when I'm filling up her box, I'll film it, and then I'll make sure she gets the box before I show y'all what she won, because I did ask, and somebody said they wanted to see what the person won. I know for my 500 subscriber giveaway, she has a channel and she has content, so she showed it. It was Jen, and she showed it on her channel, so I wanted to make sure before I did the video if it was a content creator or not. And since she is not, I will film it up. That way everybody can see what she won. I don't even know what she won yet. I know some of the stuff that's going in there, but that box, I'm going to fill it as full as I possibly can, because it's a flat rate box, so no extra space. Hey, Nancy, welcome in. I want to make sure that she gets all the goodies she can get. Yep. And y'all, I did put up a tutorial last week for the ear warmers, and I told Miss Regina I would do that, so I did. And I got it put up, so yay! So if y'all are interested, I do have a tutorial for these now. And it is just a, in the middle, it's just a basket weave. I'm trying not to go too close because I do see that light doing that. I think it's just where it's trying to focus in on the, oh look, there's my hair in it. But it's just a basket weave here in the middle and then just a ribbed edging. But it's just an ear warmer. Ta-da! And then I started making one in purple. And y'all, this is from Dollar Tree. So you can use the little Dollar Tree mini skeins, or the little skeins that they have. Will make one ear warmer, and then you still have yarn left over. Chris says, I'm using my scrap balls on the Yarny Fiber Sister Scrappy Blanket, but instead of doing the crochet along, I'm doing different Tunisian stitches each month. Awesome. I did that last year. Well, I started it. Jada in Stitches, her 2022 crochet along was different Tunisian stitches. But I didn't make mine into a blanket. I did mine into a scarf. But I haven't finished it because I got stuck around, I think I stopped in July, so I have to go back and finish it. Just because I got Just because I got started working on other projects. Lay down. Do y'all's cats, those that have cats or dogs, because my dog does it too, do they groom themselves like super loud? Oh, now look. Now you're going to make me look like a big meanie. He licks so loud. Sanita says, my week has been all whack. Haven't worked on much the last 3 days. Me either. I didn't work on anything last night because we had family dinner night. Got moved from Thursdays back to Wednesdays. And so we were over there, and then we played after we got done eating all the kids, we got to play in a game, and it was just a lot of fun. So I didn't work on anything crochet wise. Pamela says, I'm really into wearing ear warmers this year. They keep my ears warm and my hair out of my face, right? Yes. Hey, Wanda. I may have said that a while ago. I saw your name pop up, so now I don't know if I actually said, hey, Wanda. But now I have. Hey, Wanda. Yeah, they said, me too, Pam. Margie said her bulldog does. God, it drives me nuts. And I know, I'm like, just stop. But it's so loud. It may not have been loud to y'all, but it was loud sitting here. My friend one night, she was like, don't be mean. And when I, before my other cat passed away, they would sit there and they would groom each other, and it was so loud. And she's like, that's so sweet, till I recorded it and I sent it to her, and she's like, okay, yeah, that's loud. Pamela says one of hers is in heat and she growls when she's cleaning her nether regions. She's cleaning her bits. Hey, Regina. I was just talking about you. I told him, I said, I got that tutorial up for the ear warmers. Let me know if you have any trouble with it, Regina. And I will be happy to, or let me know if something needs to be redone. If you can't follow along with it. Oh, you've already done it? Yay! Y'all don't know what's up with the light. Let me try turning it off, because now it's bugging me. Sanita says, I slept all yesterday after my scan, so I didn't do much crochet 2 rows while watching Cynthia. Oh, well, I did the scans and everything come back good, or have you got the results yet? Well, I said I was going to turn off. Okay, let's see if that does it any better. Nope, it's still doing it. It's just the camera. So, light on or light off? Y'all tell me. Thank you, Regina. She said she thought the tutorial was fine. She didn't have a bit of trouble with it. Yay! Regina says light off. Sanita says she has not gotten the results yet. Okay. Zach says he's going to do the 1-minute crochet chain challenge again just for the heck of it. I thought about it, and then I saw one on Instagram. Ray was doing it, and it's the, she did it with her eyes closed. So now I kind of want to try that just to see how many you can get. So I may have to try that one too. Chris says off. Pamela says she didn't mind the fading in and out. Okay. Nancy said it's on her list to make. Awesome. Awesome. Yay. Well, I like it off because it's not like the sunlight in my eyeballs. So, Zach says, oh, heck no, with the eyes closed. Yep. Regina says, have someone time you so you can get yourself ready, Zach. What I did on mine is I set my timer for like 1 minute and 5 seconds. That way, after I hit go, I had a 5-second countdown before I started. Now, if I'm blindfolded, I don't know how I'm going to do that. So, I don't know how that will work. But, we'll see. And y'all, maybe if I get around to it this weekend, because I've been saying I'm going to do this for like 3 weeks, I'm going to move my chair where I record over that way so that I'm under the light, and maybe that'll help. I know that has nothing to do with the chaining, but I was just thinking about that with the lights. And my main light in the here, I think the batteries have run down, so every time I turn the light on, it's dimmer than it usually is. So, and it takes a weird funky battery, like a little teeny tiny battery, and it looks like it looks like a little AAA, but it's not. It's a teeny weeny little battery that's only like that wide. So I really don't know where I can find one. It's got a number on it, A23. Well, a number and a letter. Letter numbers. I'm sure I could find it at Walmart, but yeah, I just have to remember to write it down what it is. Regina says, have you decided to send me that blanket on your chair? This one? Batteries plus for the battery. Is that online? Regina says yes. It is pretty. I'm pleased with how this one turned out. This one in my lap is the one I made it a couple years ago. It was my scrappy project for the year. Thank you. Regina says it's beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This one here has the middle was Sophie's Universe. Part of it anyway. It was a scrappy blanket. I told y'all a few weeks ago I like to mix and match patterns. Okay. Diane says she's not sure if it's available online, but they have brick and mortar stores for the batteries plus there in Michigan. Okay. I'll have to look and see. I know there's not one in my county, but we may have one the county over, which is where I'd have to go to Walmart anyway. So I'll look and see if there's one over there and check it out. Cool. So, what has the weather been like where y'all are at? Like I was saying before, it got warm here, and then Wednesday, Thursday, it was pretty warm, and then the temperature started dropping. And then this weekend it's gonna get cold again. Cold again. All right, Keith says Amazon has that battery for $5.98. Okay, good. Not bad. I'll have to check on that. Sorry, Margie. She said good night. She is not feeling good. Feel better. Get some rest. Lisa Crochet, welcome in. How are you? She says good evening. The chain challenge gave her so much anxiety, but it was fun to do. I just hope everyone remembers who started it. Yes, exactly. And I Jamie's Hooked, I tagged her and did the hashtag. Isn't that what it's called? Jamie's Hooked? I think it's Jamie's Hooked is the name. But yes, I did tag her in my challenge. Let me go look. Hey, Renee. Welcome in. Keith said that it's been rainy, semi-cool 40s and 50s where he is at. But yeah, y'all, it got almost to 70 yesterday. And it may have actually hit 70. I know it was like high 60s. And then it started dropping. Let's see what it is right now. It is 46. So it was 60, 65-ish around lunchtime. So now it's just dropping. So, not a fan. I mean, it's wintertime, so I wanted to stay cold enough, long enough to kill off all the little critters, like the ticks and whatnot, so that they're not, like, super bad this summer. But, yeah. Oh, yeah. I was like, what was I looking for? Pretty sure it's Jamie's Hooked is the name of her channel. That is what I was going to do. My videos. But the hashtag is called hashtag crochet chain challenge, and yes, Jamie's Hooked. So yeah, y'all go do it, and if y'all do it, be sure to, and y'all can say I challenged you or whatever. If nobody really has to call you out to do it. If you go watch Jamie's original video, she's like, if you want to do it. And just use the hashtag crochet chain challenge and tag her so she can watch it. But there are a lot of the videos out there, so y'all should go watch it. So I need to go. Yeah, Lisa's saying yes, Jamie's Hooked. I need to go watch some more of the videos because they're just fun. But yes, the anxiety. I was like, and then I was like going. I was trying to hold my hand up here so that, because I didn't go do it at the craft table. I just did it right here in my chair. And I was going, and then I dropped a stitch, and yes, lots of anxiety. But it was fun. It's just fun to see how many you can do. So Anita said she didn't put the hashtag. But you said who challenged you, so you're good. But you can go back and edit it and put the hashtag. If you put the hashtag, then it puts it all into like a, not necessarily a playlist, but if somebody searches that hashtag, you can find all the videos. Yep. Cool beanies. Sanita said she'll have to go back and add it. But yeah, I've had fun watching all the people do it. And some people are like lightning fast. Spring. And I think Jeannie. I know both of them were flying. So I want to go back and I keep saying I'm going to do it when I'm not filming myself just to see how many I can do when I'm just like all relaxed. But I know even if I'm not filming myself, once that timer starts, I'm still gonna like, y'all know. Oh, all right, y'all. I'm gonna grab my hat here. But I started making this on Lisa Knits Live last weekend, and I was just making it up as I went. So I've done a lot of front post, back post to give it some sort of texture. And so now I got to figure out what I want to do next. I guess I should count it up and see how many stitches I'm at so far. Sunita said Priscilla's got everyone beat so far right now with 103. Dang! 103. I want to say mine was like 76, I think. Wow, 103. 103 is the time to beat, or the chain to beat, I guess. Goodness gracious. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's not going to work. I should have counted this before I started. So, Lisa, I'll have to go watch yours. Oh, hey, y'all. If you're in the chat and you're a content creator and you would like us to check out your channel, type the word buzz, like a bee buzzes, B-U-Z-Z, in the comment, and Nightbot will drop your link. And if everybody does it at one time, Nightbot gets all confused. So if it doesn't drop your channel right away, wait just a minute or so and then type it in again. And he will get y'all. Nancy says went to Hobby Lobby today to buy more yarn for her pops. Woo, and the chat just jumped. Received a commission of 3 Harry Potter kids working on a Bob Ross now. Awesome! Yay, Nancy, that's awesome. And I saw the I think it was the Harry Potter one that you put on Facebook, maybe. Did you put it on VJ's Facebook? I saw it on somebody's. It was either that one or what was the one you were working on last week? Whichever one you were working on. I'm pretty sure it was a Harry Potter one there that I saw. It was super cute. I know it was because it had the little scar on his head. It was really, really cute. Bob Ross is going to be so cute with his little afro. Sanita, type it in again and see if it'll drop it for you. Regina said, I think it was on Jeannie's. Okay. So she did drop it on VJ's too. And it was Harry Potter. Cool. Yeah, I thought it was really cute. Regina says, oops, never mind. Yep. She may have put it on Jeannie's too. I don't know if I'm on Jeannie's Facebook group. And she may have put it on, did you put it on your community tab too? Maybe, Nancy? Because I may have seen it there as well. But Instagram. Okay. And on Instagram. Pretty sure I saw it on VJ's, but I may have seen it on Instagram too then. Because I was thinking I saw it in 2 different places. So. Oh, okay. When she was up on Jeannie's live. Sanita. Or on Nancy's live. So, what has everybody got planned for the weekend? Anything fun and exciting? What's going on your channels? Has anybody got anything exciting that you want to share? Anything going on your channel that you want us to know about? Like I know Miss Nancy goes live. Hey, Deanna. I am doing good. How are you doing? And I know Zach goes live. He posted earlier. He's going to be going live tomorrow night at 9:30. Oh, and we were talking about trivia earlier. That is over on Cynthia's Joyful Creations for the Stranger Things trivia. And it starts at, is it 7 Central? 7 Eastern, 6 Central. Somebody help me out. Regina says, I think amigurumis are amazing, but I just don't read patterns as well. I think they confuse me, but I can read a diagram. My thing with amigurumis is I don't like sewing all the parts together after. So if I can do an amigurumi where it's just all one piece, or where I crochet it all together as I go. And if it's not a crochet it as I go, I usually make it a crochet it as I go. Okay, so yes. So Cynthia's live is at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. So if y'all want to come check her out, Lisa Crochet said she is going live tomorrow night at 7 Eastern. Awesome. Keith says he is going to be eating out for his birthday and giveaway winner will be announced. That's right. We did do happy birthday over at Cynthia's, and happy birthday, Keith. Enjoy your birthday dinner. Zach says he did the challenge again and went from 19 to 23. Way to go, Zach. Woohoo. Lisa says same thing. Way to go, Zach. Yes. Anita says, awesome, Zach. You are getting better. Regina says, good deal, Zach. Exactly. Oh, I got to do a different project, one that doesn't require me to sit here and count. I should know better than that. That's why when I was on Lisa's, I was working on this because I could count. So I will work on this on Lisa's live tomorrow night. And let me get this one instead, because it's a little mindless. Look, everybody, you are not horrible, Zach. Not horrible at all. You're a newbie crocheter. That doesn't make you horrible. Everybody goes at their own pace. And you improved. You went from 19 to 23, so you're getting better. Right, Lisa says there is no horrible, Zach. Nancy says tomorrow she's going to go live at 6 Eastern, and she's going to be sewing, starting a Craft With Me challenge. Tomorrow will be anything made with polka dots. Oh, that's cool. Deanna says she is doing okay. The hubby and son are sick and praying she can take care of them and not catch it, right? Because she goes March 1st to get her first spinal injection, and hopefully it will ease the pain. Oh, I hope so. Spinal injection sounds painful. that's how, yeah. Yeah, hopefully you don't catch what the husband and the kids have, so. But yeah, hopefully that will work and ease up your pain. And Nancy says, right, Zach, at least you are trying. Sunita said tomorrow is her mom's birthday too, but she's working the night shift, so she's going to take her out on Sunday. Fun. Okay. We're going to attempt to work on this then instead. Regina said her son got those a couple of weeks ago. The injections. A spinal injection. The only spinal injection I've ever had was when I had my children. My thing is plugged in. Hold on. Maybe that's why my light's going in and out. Hey, Spring! Yep, Regina says yes, the spinal shots. And Deanna says everybody has to start somewhere. You can only get better. Exactly. And Chris says, Zach, you can only compare you to you. Exactly. All right, y'all, I'm going to turn my camera off for a second because my computer is telling me to plug it in, and I have it plugged in, but I think Tiny unplugged it from, it's plugged into the wall, but I think Tiny unplugged it from the computer. So give me just a second. I'm turning off the camera because y'all do not want to just sit here and look at the top of my head. I can promise you that. And I'm going to blame it on Tiny, but it very well could have been me. I could have hooked it and unplugged it. But I want to plug it in. Plug it in, plug it in. Hey, Chandler. Lisa. Hi, Lisa Ladybird. Always lovely to see you in the chat, but I know that you're in the chat because you must not be able to sleep, and that makes me sad for you. Because I know that means you're awake when you should be sleeping. Zach says, hey, Spring, and all in the chat. Everybody's saying, Lisa, Lisa, Lisa. Deanna said, it's like an epidural steroid injection. Okay. So, like with my youngest child, I had the epidural. With my oldest, I had an intrathecal. And the doctor, like, I'm in labor, right? Like, active labor. He's like, they came in, or whoever gave me the shot. He's like, be very still. Don't move. And I'm like, I'm in the process of having a baby. How am I going to not move if a contraction comes? If you move, then the needle could slip and I could paralyze you. Seriously? Don't tell me that. Anyway, it was all good. But, yeah. Well, I hope that works for you, Miss Deanna. I do. Spring says, howdy, everyone. I spy a bunch of amazing people. You do. There are some amazing peeps up in the chat. You scroll back down. Everybody's saying howdy do to everybody. Howdy do, howdy do, howdy do, howdy do. Lisa says, hi, Pam. Yep, Payne has decided to use me as a conduit again. Oh, so sorry. Spring saying, love and hugs to everybody. Regina said she suffered for 40 hours before she got a spinal before her C-section. Yep, and that's exactly what they ended up doing with me. I did with my first one. It wasn't 40 hours, but it felt like 40 hours, but it wasn't. But I ended up with a C-section. So, everybody's saying howdy do. Spring, howdy. Yes, ma'am. I keep saying I'm going to go up on, okay, little trivia. Where I live is where I live in Tennessee is where Miss Minnie Pearl is originally from. So we have a statue of her on our town square. So I need to go. Well, actually, we did have a standing statue. Now she's sitting. She's sitting on a bench, and you can go sit beside Miss Minnie and get your picture taken. So I need to go do that and do like a little tour and take y'all to like where Grinder Switch is at, where her in her comedy she said she was from, which she made it up. But there's a sign. Hey, Bojan, welcome. How are you doing tonight? So y'all tell me, would that be something that would interest y'all to see where Minnie Pearl was? Picture perfect. Exactly. Deanna says she only had an epidural with her daughter and it dropped her blood pressure so low she was shaking. Oh, wow. Felt like she was levitating. That's that's like the happy gas they give you when you go to the dentist. Every time they used to give it to me, it made my arms feel like they were twisting like this, like they were floating and just spinning in circles. Spring says, heck yeah. Regina says, I love Minnie Pearl. Bojan says, I am knitting a vest. Awesome. All right. Let's see. Lisa Ladybird Loves. Hey, Lisa, can you turn your camera on and off super quick, like, just so I know it's you? I know it's dark. Okay. All right, I'm going to add you to the stream. Just wanted to make sure.
At least you checked. Well done. I know I can't show you anything, but at least you tried to check.
Right. I had a guy pop up, I guess it was 2 weekends ago, and I didn't know who he was. And when he popped up, he had his little thingy like you got. And I was like, I need to see. I said, dude wanting to come up, I need to see who you are. Turn your camera on. So he turns it on, but it's like this. And I was like, yeah, you're not coming up on the panel. Sorry. So I can see who you are.
Yeah.
So, but I'm like, yeah, no. Chris says to give the other
It's
side.
happened so many times where people haven't checked and somebody has come up and everything has been on show for the world. Oh, lovely. Goodbye.
Right. Yes, somebody was talking about that in a live the other day, and she said that that happened to her, and YouTube yanked her channel down. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want that. No.
Oh, wow.
No giblets need to be seen. Chris says to give to the other side, I slept through all 4 hours of labor and gave birth in a birthing room. Well, that's one way to do it. Deanna says she remembers Minnie Pearl on Hee Haw, but she was little. Yep.
What's
her family still lives around.
Is that a name?
Hee Haw was a TV show. It was a very southern country TV show. Pamela says giblets.
I don't doubt at all. The name alone just is southern through and through.
Yeah, Hee Haw is exactly what it sounds like. But it was just a country, show. Deanna says, wow, I would have taken sleep. We were talking about epidurals and whatnot. I don't know if you caught that when you came in, but
I got a little bit of the birthing, and I thought, well, I can't join in with that convo, and Pam's all on her own. I've got to go up and pester her for at least 5 minutes.
Yeah. Well, she was talking about she's got to get injections in her back tomorrow or March 1st. And I said, the only injection I've ever had in my back is when I was giving birth. So, yeah.
Oh, that's how it came up. I had an epidural back in June last year for my back. But that had nothing to do with birthing.
No, but what Deanna's doesn't either. Look.
It took 2 weeks to work, and then it worked for 1 week, and then all the pain was back again.
Oh, bummer. Y'all, we got somebody else in the
Some
basement.
people it works, some people it doesn't.
Spring!
Sprinkle! Oh, look, she's playing the tart again. Oh.
I had to come up and give Lisa Ladybird a hard time.
Always. Come on. Bojan says, line brand yarn mandala ombre harmony started the vest. With this yarn, can you please check it out?
What else is new, right?
Bojan, I love mandala ombre.
Thanks, Sprinkles.
You're welcome.
That's what I used here was mandala ombre. Love it.
I gotta make you giggle. I know you're in pain, but I gotta make you giggle.
This is
but the bad thing is, Sprinkles, the giggles make my flabby body judder, and the juddering hurts.
I'm sorry that it makes you hurt, but it just jiggles the wiggle off. Quit.
It doesn't. That's the problem.
I wish it would. What are you doing?
No, I decided earlier that eventually you would have to stop laughing because if the giggles made you lose weight, eventually you'd waste away to nothing if you didn't stop at some point.
True.
So then you end up with that. Not a good thing.
I figure if I jiggle it off too much, then I'll just have a whole bunch of wrinkles.
What's left is skin.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
Deanna says, oh no, that bites. But like she said, Deanna, it works for some people, so don't be discouraged.
Ew. I have a bunch to jiggle off. Me too, Regina. Me too.
Yeah, me too. I've just decided it's just here to stay.
Well, like I said earlier, I'm what we call here on the farm an easy keeper. Yep, don't take much. Don't take much at all.
Deanna says, I love your blanket. Thank you, Deanna.
It's pretty.
Super easy. It looks complicated. Super easy.
Pretty.
Thank you. So, what is going on y'all's channels this weekend? Spring? Anything fun and exciting?
Nope, just the weekly podcast episode. I have lost my mojo this week. I'm just like not feeling it today.
That's okay. I get like that. How about you, Miss Lisa?
Breathing.
Breathing
a little
is good.
bit of snot, maybe, because I've got to get rid of a cold.
I heard that.
Yeah.
I went, uh-oh.
I think I know I've got my live tonight. Oh, tonight I've got my live. There you go. That's weekend, isn't it?
I was gonna say, don't you have a live? Weekend. Okay. So for us in the US, it's Saturday. So no, Friday.
Well,
Friday.
It's technically Friday for me.
Yeah, it's Friday. Yeah.
It's Friday.
I don't even know what day it is. It's on Friday. Hey, y'all, we got somebody else in the basement. Hold up.
Get in the crowd.
Nancy!
It's Friday.
Hey, everybody.
Friday. Hi, Miss Nancy.
Hi.
So, Lisa, on Hee Haw, Minnie Pearl says, howdy.
Oh, so it's not a Springles thing then?
That's where that comes from. That's a Minnie Pearl thing. Yep.
That's why I say it. Howdy.
I thought it was
And
a very typical Sprinkles thing. I thought, well, yep, that's Sprinkles in her element.
Nope, it's Mini Pearl.
And then she follows it up with, "I'm just so proud to be here."
Yep, with her big hat and the price tag hanging off of it.
Yep. I made some Christmas ornaments one year. Before Glowforge, was it Glowforge? Is that what it's called? Before that thing came about with the little digital or the laser engraver thingy.
Mm-hmm.
I was hand wood burning. So I wood burnt some ornaments with Mini Pearl's hats on them. And they took me forever, and now I'm like, no, I'm not making them anymore. They take too long. And yeah.
I love Mini Pearl.
They were cute.
I do. I love Mini Pearl. She was so cute.
Regina says she hopes she's not catching the crud. She hasn't felt like crocheting all week. Oh no.
Oh no.
Then she's saying, yep, she always had the price tag on her huge flowery hat.
Yep.
And the price tag was an accident. It was an accident. She didn't mean for it to be there.
Mm-mm.
I never heard that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
It was accidental. Deanna said, "It's Thursday here for another hour and 5 minutes." Ian. I know. I know.
Yep.
See, now I would say, heck, you're living in my past, but almost every single person in the chat is my past right now. I am your future. Be warned.
Oh, Lord. Oh, help us.
Hey, Zara.
What are the lottery numbers?
Exactly.
I mean, you can't get mad for trying.
Exactly. Back to the Future. Come on now.
Mm-hmm. Well, if I'm your past, that's why you have pain.
Oh, woe is me. Woe is me. Woe is me.
I'm a pain in your past.
Hi, Miss Zara.
Hi, Zara.
Spring is picking on Lisa.
Oh, we love to pick at each other, you know.
It's fun.
It is.
There's a lot to pick at.
I heard that.
Hey, Nana Michelle.
And when I get done with her, I'm going to pick
Hi,
on
Miss Michelle.
Is Beanie sleeping?
Well, that's just too easy.
Did Beanie run away from you? Or
I don't actually know where she is. She started out with me in here, and I got fed up of her trying to use me as a platform because she's a heavy ball of fuzz. And I was like, just get off me for a minute, please. Just move. Hang on. I turned over, and then she cleared off, and I haven't seen her for hours. She doesn't love me.
You done made her mad. Mommy done made her mad.
Oh, let's see. Nana Michelle says, just out of her bath, arthritis is being evil. Had to sit in the warm water to help it. I'm sorry. Hope that helped. Uh-oh, we lost Lisa.
Oh, she got mad and disappeared.
She's like, peace out, I'm out.
Her kitty attacked her.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
She said, pick on me. Watch this.
I'm out. So, Miss Nancy, let's see what so is that Bob?
Yes, this is Bob.
Bob.
She's making a Bob Ross.
Oh, okay.
This is his big giant head. So he's
like a Funko Pop Bob Ross.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna be imitating him.
That is gonna be so cute.
Yeah, that will be awesome.
Okay. Well, what have I done? Oh, I see what I've done. Okay. I'm like, Lisa says, oops, I fell out the window.
You need me to throw you some yarn, Lisa?
Falling out the window is not going to help your back.
No.
I went to Hobby Lobby today and got some more yarn to because I have
Ooh.
several more orders to go.
Nice.
So
I meant to go to Hobby Lobby at lunch today, and the girl that I share office with, she had to be out, and so I was like, well, at lunch I'm going to run all the errands for work because I didn't get to do them that morning, and then I just totally forgot. So, anyway.
I was lucky this week is the yarn's on sale.
30%.
I know, yep.
Mhm.
See, and I need some more wool because I was using up all of my I love this wool to make a big giant basket.
Mm.
And I overestimated how much wool I had left in the size of the basket I was making.
Uh-oh.
Because I'm going to felt it. So it's like this big around at the moment. But it's only like this tall. I'm like, oh, darn.
It's a kitty bed.
Yep.
It's the basket I was making
back.
on Jeannie's live the other day.
Okay, cool.
It has
Welcome
the
back.
bottom,
I would like that bottom.
and it holds
Nice.
4 skeins.
Where did you find your bottom? Amazon?
BeeCraft.
BeeCraft. Okay, cool.
Yeah, they anybody can give them. I have a link on one of my videos that you can contact them, and they can they'll send you free items.
Oh, cool.
So if I go to that link to get myself a new bottom, I get new items along with my new bottom? Ooh.
Hey. Sounds like a plan. We're gonna do that live, Lisa.
Nana Michelle says it's 11 p.m.
Not
so
over on my side. It's not that kind of channel.
New bottoms for everybody.
You get a new bottom, and you get a new bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Nana says she's going to be a lurking virgin, as Lisa says. She's going to probably fall asleep soon. Ooh, I wonder if Sunita fell asleep. She was in her earlier.
I've got to say, it's nice to see Nancy with her row counter on her finger as it's supposed to be. I can't do it. I haven't seen anybody else do it, but that's the way it's supposed to be. So well done, Nancy. I'd give you a pat on the head, but that might be wrong because then you'd need a new head because you'll be all germy.
I'll help you out, Lisa. Oh my gosh.
At the moment, really, Pam is the one that's in the firing line because Pam's above me and bad smells rise.
Yeah, I was going to say, if we see green trails coming up.
That's all right. I'll just turn the fan on. We good.
Uh-huh. We're Southern. We're good.
Yeah. I'm used to this. Oh, see, she's like, peace out again. She's like, whatever.
Lisa!
She's like, I'm out again. But no, yes, Anita was here.
You from the smell.
That's what it is. You keep scaring her away. Oh no. She says, oh my God, I did it again.
Oh, I know that I have not run her off. I know.
No.
She'd tell me off first.
So, like, after she was on here the last time, her and Lisa Knits were up together, we were talking about biscuits and gravy. So I had to go to Hardee's over the weekend, and I videotaped it, and I videotaped myself pouring the gravy on the biscuits. I'm going to put it up as a short. Tag them both.
Hi, Wicked Granny. Hey, Regina.
Hello.
Regina says, y'all stop pushing Lisa out the dang window.
She just wants to be moved around.
That's what it is. Well, I mean, if she keeps falling out the window, it's not helping her back any.
No, not at all.
Mm-mm.
That's not a good plan.
No.
Oh, goodness.
I'm trying to remember. Spring, I saw you on somebody's live. Was it today or yesterday? Were you up on somebody's live?
I had my own live tonight.
It wasn't your live. It was somebody else's live. but I don't remember who's live.
I said hi in Lulu's, Cindy Lulu. She had her
Her 1K live.
1K thing, and I was there for a little bit before my live.
Gotcha.
I think that's so. No, I take that back. I was at John Boy's this morning.
That's who it was.
Yeah,
I was like, I know yeah, because I was listening to him while I was at work. Yep.
Yeah,
Lisa
I was
said,
at his this morning.
That's it. Lisa said she was checking the chat, came out to check the chat, and fell out the window.
Mm-hmm.
It happens.
Sure.
Likely story. Regina says, what? A party at Cindy's? Yeah, she had her monitors. It was this afternoon. It was
like 5 hours or something.
Yeah, I was thinking that it was before I got off work is when it started, and the phones were being crazy bonkers. So I finally just had to turn it off because I was like, people want me to work at work and all. So
what do they expect? Jeez,
right?
I mean,
trying to listen to YouTube.
You got there. You got up. You got in the vehicle, and you made it there. What more do they want?
I put on clothes.
Yeah.
Shoes
for this, man.
Yeah. But anyway, so I just turned it off. And then when I got home, I was like, yeah.
3 hours. Yeah. That's awesome for her. That was great. I couldn't remember how long it was. I knew it was a long time. I kept her running in the background.
A basket I made with pop tabs.
Oh, that's cool. I've got a bunch that I've saved. I just haven't actually made anything with them yet.
And
that's cool.
Flowers.
Very cool. Very, very cool.
Lisa says clothes. Surely that's optional. Well,
not
based on the way people dress at my work, sometimes it is. We have one guy that sometimes shows up in his I call them pajama bottoms, but sleep pants, pajama bottoms, whatever.
Yeah.
He's young. He doesn't care. It's not like he has to see a bunch of people. Pamela says she likes that. She has a bunch of tabs saved too for your basket. Do you have a tutorial on how you did that, or did you follow a tutorial on how to make that basket?
I followed a few that I had to keep on looking to see one that actually worked for me. Because some of them, the way they were doing it wasn't working.
Right. So just search around. My mom saw one when she was in Honduras, and they had made a purse out of it, and she sent me a picture, and she's like, you need to make some of these. So I've got a bunch of them saved. I just haven't made any of it. But I was originally saving them to make chainmail. Quit. Like the night. Stop. I know. I mean, I don't want you licking yourself beside me. He knows better. He knows not to lick himself when he's sitting beside me. I tell him, you can go over there and lick yourself, but not here. I know I'm mean. I'm just terrible. I'm just terribly mean. I know.
I have a purse I made with squares, but I think it's under my desk.
Oh, okay.
You don't want to go under there right now.
Lisa's going to yell at me for being mean to you.
That's where everything goes to.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I've got all kinds of stuff down here underneath my table.
Please. Just, you sit in it first, Lisa, and then Beans will like it.
Exactly.
She'll like it as long as you sit on it first.
Yep. I made Tiny a little basket. He sits on it as long as I'm sitting right beside him. But if I come to another room, he comes to the other room.
Yeah.
Let's see. Pamela says she's thought of earrings, but they all came out like flowers, and we just aren't big on flowers. Yeah. I'm not quit. No.
Kind of like the color pink. I'm not real fond of that either.
I'm just not Now I like roses, but I like real roses. But I'm not a fan of like rose scented stuff, and I don't like flowery decor.
I'm not a fan of roses either. I don't like diamonds. I don't like roses.
Y'all know that Miley Cyrus song, I Can Buy Myself Flowers? I don't think that's the name of it, but whatever the name of it is.
Yeah.
The girl I work with, she bought herself a plant, and she brought it home, and her kids didn't even notice that she had a plant, but apparently she put it like near where her husband charges his, he's a carpenter, and he charges off his tools and whatnot. He came in, he's like, did you buy another plant? And she's like, I can buy myself flowers. He's like, it's a plant. She goes, it doesn't matter. It's a flower.
Yeah. Exactly, Wicked Granny. Totally.
Yep, mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yes.
It'd be a pretty boring world if we all were the same. That's for sure.
Exactly. But I prefer my flowers outside. I love my rose bushes, but I want them outside. I don't want them decorating my house.
Yeah.
All right. 25 times the charm, right? Lisa!
We'll try again, shall we?
Here, I'll hold something blue. It's okay.
I wanted to say it in the chat, but the chat wouldn't let me say something so long. There's Sprinkles and Pam just said about, well, sit in the cat basket, she'll be fine. No. Beanie defies that. Now, Beanie has a tendency to really like my bad smell, which is really disgusting. She uses my feet as a pillow and faces my butt when I have bad gas works, but she seems to like it. But she has had a cat bed, which is a beautiful, large, poofy, velvet, and a plush, padded wonderfulness cat basket since she was a kitten. I have sat in that for over a fortnight. I have farted in that, shoved my feet in it, squelched, squidged. Literally, people come in and like, why are you sat in a cat bed? Because Beanie needs my scent. Okay. Yeah, she won't even put a paw in it. Like, not even a paw. It's ridiculous. Cat's way too fussy.
Cats are crazy anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mine owns me. He knows it.
They are very, very particular.
Yep. Because I think my dog, if anybody came in, he would my lab would give everybody the same. He does that to me. He would do that to anybody that walked in the house. Whereas my cat, Tiny, he'd give you this. Who are you?
Yeah. Well, since before I went live, this has been my partner in crime in here. She's been passed out, sound asleep, hanging out.
No, Sprinkles, you got it wrong. She's suiting a purpose. It's this is how we lay the rug, lay the rug, lay the rug.
She hasn't moved. I mean, that's it. You'd think that she was just a stuffed animal laying on the floor.
Aww.
That's
just
why she's allowed in here, because she just lays down and be, quiet and stays put.
Max would lay down in here, but he's 3, but he acts like he's 6 months old. He's so dang hyper. So he's outside at the moment. Because he knocks stuff over. He likes to get in the litter box.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. I'm like, you're so gross. Quit.
The other two, they'll come in here and lay down, but they, you're talking 2 dogs that size and a third one almost that size. That's not much floor space left.
Right. Well, he knocks stuff over with his tail too, because he just doesn't realize the strength of his tail.
Right. Yeah.
And my old girl, she would just rather be on the back porch away from him because he drives her nuts. She's a shepherd, and she's old. She's probably 15 now, and she's just like, get away from me. Pamela says she has 10 cats, so they'd either fight over it or ignore it. There's no in between.
Oh my goodness.
Regina says she has 2 cats, and if they can find an open door, they're on your bed. Yep.
Goodness.
Pamela says, wow, 10.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, one's enough to put me in my place. I know where I am with Beanie most of the time.
Hello, Joy.
Oh, Joy hasn't popped up on my screen yet. Hey, Joy, there we go. She's been snoozing and lurking the whole time. Well, thank you. Chris says doggy buffet equals cat box. Yes. Girl, ugh. So nasty.
Joy. Joy to the world. Joy.
Lisa's still awake.
I'm just imagining the litter box management.
Yeah, it's 4 in the morning.
What are you doing, woman? I understand not being able to sleep when you're in pain, though.
Yes, me too. Joy says nut bars.
I'm doing to Pam what I did with her before. I'm literally using her because she's the only one that's live, so she has to do it. She's putting up with me. I need the distraction. If I've got a little bit of a distraction, the pain's still there, but it just takes my mind off of it ever so slightly.
It helps.
Right.
Ray. I see you, Ray. You can't hide from me.
Ray! What up? Ray? Hi, Ray.
I get that. I totally get that. There's times I'll put in, a movie and lay down on the couch just simply to distract me.
Right.
Get rid of it.
Exactly.
Rudy, 10:15.
Here
I'm guessing the 10:15 is 10:15 at night.
Yes.
I use a 24-hour clock, so I'm confused by that.
Oh, right.
It's
so it would be
11 here.
Right. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22:15.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I have to count it up. I know there's an easier way. I just don't remember how it is. Hi, Robin. So, Ray, we were talking about you earlier. Were your ears burning? I was talking about you earlier. Anyway. In the live. This is the Ray. She took up the chain challenge, and she did it with her eyeballs closed.
I haven't done it yet.
You didn't?
I did. It was fun.
She?
Yep.
Who's she? The cat's mother?
I did it. She.
I'm working on a Bob Ross amigurumi that's shaped like a Funko Pop.
Lisa's like, I'm out again. Pamela says 10 cats enable her to say I have only 5 cats. Ray says no, she was snoring away. Hey, Liz. Hey, Liz. Yeah, we were just saying, I was just telling them that I saw your crochet thing over on Instagram.
I am so lax on Instagram. It isn't even funny.
I was doing really good. I was posting weekly, and then I just go off the rails.
I'm so involved with everything else, and then the farm on top of it, and then the military stuff on top of that, and I ain't got time for all of it. Some days I just barely got time for my own thinking.
Right. Well, that's why I try to fit it all in, and I try to keep it. It's hard.
Yeah.
So, and then I started a TikTok, but I'm even worse at putting stuff over there than I am on Instagram.
Ain't no way I am doing a TikTok. Tonight I was trying to read a label. I ended up cutting a big chunk of the video out because I'm trying to read the label. My eyes are so tired. I can't read the label. It's too small. I'm like,
I take the label. I take a picture of the label, and then I put it on my phone, and then I'm like, I get it bigger so I can read it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I have all kinds of magnification things in here because my father was blind and I was his caregiver. So I've got all kinds of stuff.
I have one of these.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, it's not over here anymore. It was, but I had a magnifying glass here so I could look at it. But tonight I'm just like, I ain't getting out of this chair to move and go get it. Yeah. Too tired.
I use this one when I'm working with black yarn.
Oh, because it's got a light.
It's got a light.
Yeah, I have one that's on a huge arm that comes over, and it's got like 3 different powers that you can flop down on top of the light. It's awesome. Love it.
And when I'm working with my miniatures, I use this one.
Nice.
Cool. She's got us covered.
Uh-huh.
Pamela said her grandkids call that the eyeball.
Yeah, I couldn't. Speaking of which, Lisa, you gotta come back. I need you to pronounce something for me again so I can hear it. Gotta come back, Lisa. I can't. I'm so dyslexic that if it doesn't sound the way it's spelled, it's like, sure.
Is it the one that looks like sheep cheese?
Yep.
I watched a video and I can't look at it. I have to okay, here comes Lisa. So I'm going to say it and then we're going to see if I'm right. Because I can't look at it. I have to.
Sheep cheese.
I say shapias. Spring, where did you go? Oh,
No.
There you are.
No.
Not shapias? Okay, how do you say it?
No. So the only way that I learned it was from somebody who is Dutch, who lives in Holland. It's their language. So if it's wrong, let's blame her.
Okay.
So to do it, if you're going to write it down, you want to write scape, as in landscape. As in
right.
And yes, instead of yes, it's yes, Y-E-Z. So scapias.
Scapias.
Okay.
Scapias.
Was that it? You wanted the English bird up here to pronounce a Dutch word.
What is
that?
that?
Galana? Shulana? No, it's more like Shulana. Shulana.
I like the way you said that. It's so soothing. It's like,
I don't know. Why are you asking the English bird that can't even pronounce English words, weird words? Huh?
Well, I know I've heard you say it several times in your videos and on your lives.
I barely pronounce my own name some days.
Here, Ray typed it in the chat for us. Scapias.
I'm just like, yeah, this word.
Zach says he's got to refilm the video. He messed up. That's okay.
Uh-oh.
I
That's
refilmed
okay.
a lot.
I caught it after I posted it. I caught that I won this package on my live in July of 2023.
Wow. Talk about time traveling, man.
I'm like, Talk about some serious time travel.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I just was like, January. Dumb.
Okay, y'all.
Too tired.
Okay, I was like, there's 2 Lisas. She's already in the live. That's why I was getting ready to say, Lisa, say something.
Nancy's
surely
going.
one is more than enough, right? Like more than enough.
I see her. I see Nancy every so often goes ding.
Actually, this way.
And Lisa just goes poof.
Producer, show me how you did that.
Mm-hmm.
Magic.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, Ray's pronunciation. Ray, please
I know,
don't
Ray.
pronounce it like that.
Wow.
She was doing it like you said it. You said scape, and then you said ew.
Ew.
And
Yes.
I was like,
That's how she heard it. Scape.
I didn't say scape I said scape
Is that an I
Yes.
with a dink or is that an E with a dink?
There goes his body.
Scape as in land.
Got it on
Scape.
there.
And then yes. Scape yes.
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 That's looking good, Nancy.
Thank you.
She is making a Bob Ross, Pamela.
That makes me think of what Ray said about I say stuff good-ish.
Goodish.
Good-ish.
I don't want to see your hiney.
My aunt is a sign language interpreter for the
I'll be right
church.
back.
Okay.
And the pastor would say a word that she didn't know in sign language, and she would sign big word, don't know.
Don't get me involved, Ray. Don't you dare get me involved. Sorry, Sprinkles.
So the congregation would laugh that was reading her sign language, would laugh, and they're like, all right, we got it. Big word, don't know.
That's hilarious. Zach said one good thing is that it was only 15 seconds into filming.
Oh, well. Okay.
Right. I say, stuff, goodish.
Oh,
she's gonna tell she's gonna say it like that, then she's gonna tell everyone that you helped her learn to say it that way.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, she's funny.
Yep, she's good. Ray says she needs to learn how to sign that. So teach us how to sign big word don't know.
I just signed train done
platform
gone.
to ask for advice.
What?
Can I use your platform to ask for advice?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
So for all the wiser ladies in the chat, for any of you who have gone through the change into proper womanhood, how the heck do you cope with hot flushes?
They're horrible. They're aggravating. Mine started
I know that much.
Mine started, when you open an oven and it's been preheating and it's like 500 degrees, That's what it feels like when mine come on from my waist all the way up my back and up over my head.
Oh, wow.
I've never gotten any.
Must be nice.
Ray says walk in
Well,
freezer.
Nancy, to be fair, I did say the wiser women. Wiser.
Oh!
You're not wiser yet. You've still got that to come.
Uh-oh, she's at
Liz says a fan and a cold
How
shower.
many do I need to get?
Yeah, I'm on a synthetic estrogen. I have been for quite some time now.
Yeah, I can't do that because as much as I would so reach for the HRT, the whole reason why I'm on medically induced menopause is to rid me of the estrogen.
Right.
So I can't take the synthetic stuff.
That's why I ended up having the total hysterectomy, was because of the endometriosis from the estrogen, overproduction of estrogen. But the synthetic isn't a problem.
I want it back. I'm so sick of sweltering.
I have mood swings, but that's about it.
I'm told I have mood swings.
Did he live to tell about it?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's like, did you forget to take your medicine?
Yeah, Regina, there's no such thing as air conditioning over here.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe put ice in front of a fan.
Yeah, that's what, ice in front of a fan is one way to create a walk-in freezer. I like that. Yes.
But people who have gone through this, please kind of back me up with this. When you're having a hot flush, you can be freezing cold with goose pimples, but your insides are like a volcano. I can't be alone, surely.
Bye, Liz. Have a good night.
My feet will be cold, and the fat on the back of your arms and the back of your legs and stuff like that will be cold. But my hot flashes on the skin feeling.
Yeah, mine's completely internal. It's like my insides are an erupting volcano, and yet my skin can be like freezing cold, and it's like I want to put something over me, but it's too hot. But I need to because I'm cold, but I'm too hot.
Oh, I have to lay with my back exposed at night with a fan on and just my, arm covered and legs covered. I can't have, if anything's on my back, I ain't sleeping.
Oh, wow.
And no way.
Now that's what I'm doing at the moment. Apart from that, I've got my kidneys covered. The rest of my back is exposed, while me boobies and me tum are covered, like in the warm. But I'm like, oh my gosh,
it's miserable.
I need to turn over, and I daren't. I'm too hot.
Miserable. I get it. It's aggravating.
I have no, I don't know how, I can't, I have no input.
Chris, I already.
Well, then, if you've got no input on your own channel, Pam, you may as well just jump out the window.
Oh, no. Well, Nancy.
Thank you, Mary.
Oh my goodness.
So I love your blanket. Regina says maybe wet washcloth in the freezer and a fan. But I don't know how you would do that if you're hot and if you're cold on the outside but hot on the inside.
And cold at the same time. Yeah.
Right. I used to come around the corner to go into one of the...
That's the difficult bit.
rooms with one of my vets, and I'd walk around the corner and she's standing in pharmacy in front of the freezer with the freezer door open and ice packs on her ears. What are you doing, Doc? She said, I'm having a hot flash. Ice packs on your ears? Yes, that's where I'm hot. Okay. I'll meet you in the room.
If that works.
Regina said she was only like that when she was pregnant.
Yeah, I'm not pregnant.
No. Pamela said that
it'd be Virgin Mary, the second coming, if it were.
I would say, call CNN. I'd be a rich woman.
I said that, and I said, I'm definitely not pregnant. I said, if so, I said the same thing you did. My brother-in-law, Lago, he goes, you're no Mary. Fine.
This too shall pass. Yeah, eventually. It's been 15 years, and I still have hot flashes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I've got them for at least a decade. At least.
It's horrid.
It doesn't have quite the same ring to it, does it, Virgin Lisa?
No.
I mean, that's just too much of a laugh.
My friend Rachel says I'm a walking heater.
I was on Lisa's live the other day. I heard about her little club and outfit. So,
yeah.
Which one? Which one did I tell you about?
Your little red number and your red leather and your white or your mini dress with a zipper.
Ooh.
Oh, I loved that outfit. I loved it. Oh
gosh, sudden nausea. That's crazy, Regina.
Oh, wow.
Been 25 years ago for me, and still get once in a while. Thankfully, not often. Ugh. Leather with zippers. Watch out.
Yes.
Yeah, well, you have to make sure you're well landscaped, really.
Yep. Well, are we talking about the whips like in the barn?
Maybe.
Do I need to go get you a riding crop?
Ray says, I bet
I've got one, and it's got a giant hand on it. Oh, let me show you. I'm going to dare to put the light on just for a minute.
Joy said she still has them mostly at night, sweating one moment, freezing the next.
Yep. Back and forth. Yeah.
Look, Ray got the chains and the emojis.
Ray is an emoji queen.
And what they pop up in StreamYard versus what they are in YouTube sometimes is not even remotely the same.
Oh, I know.
And sometimes it types it out.
Oh yeah. Bailey was reading the emojis, blue hand or blue smiling face earlier, and I'm cracking up laughing.
Yeah, I skipped over one earlier. Let me scroll back up and see what it said. It may be too far away. Let's see. Poor Zach a while ago. He's like, I'm sorry, ladies, I can't help you. Okay.
Poor Zach.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess it's too far up. Oh, wait, there it is. Here it is. Check it out the chat. And it said, face purple crying.
Face purple crying.
Me too, Ray. She said, I love emojis. Me too. Like, I put emojis in my emails. Oh, there's her hand. Psh, psh.
Ooh, spanky.
Beep, beep.
It's a little hand, though. Or you just got really big hands, Lisa.
Did you notice it was red?
Yes, I see that.
That's for
Very
when
nice.
It went
that's
very
for when
well
you've only
with my
been a
outfit.
little naughty. Oh. Ray said
Bet
she
you
was in the
fill it
live
out
on Robin.
nicely. Hi, Cynthia.
To be fair, I'll be honest. It was a crop that was used for crop reasons until I didn't ride anymore, and then it was, well, this could have a second use.
Absolutely.
Then it went from being a crop to a prop.
The last workers that were in your house, that's what it was, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, totally.
She said, come here. Come here. You've been bad.
You've been bad. She said, you've been bad, Lisa.
Push an emoji button.
I saw that. Okay, so Ray says she was in a live on Robin
Hi,
with Rover, and you could push an emoji button. I haven't seen that either. Well, now I'm going to have to go find that. Hi, Cynthia.
Interesting.
Ray talking about your riding crop. She said, that's got some reach.
Not as much as the lunge whip in my barn, and I can snap.
She can snap you from over here.
Reach out and touch someone.
Chris said, Ray, your time shall come, and I don't wish these on you. Match your dress. Repurposed. Exactly.
I have my headphones on. My husband will probably asking me, what are you listening to?
Yep.
Mary, she is in England, and it is the middle of the night, so that's why we can't see her. She could not sleep because her back was hurting, so she came up to hang with us.
Mm-hmm. This is my
view.
If I turn my camera on, this is the view. This is it. Like, this is really exciting, right? So I'd rather have my avatar than Blick.
Yeah. So she gets to pop up and hang with us, and
You know, I can't find my little avatar anywhere. I have no idea where it's at to change it.
On StreamYard? Or
anywhere. That one. I cannot
anywhere.
Change that.
There you go. There's your avatar.
Oh.
Ta-da! Gosh,
but she wants to change
so
it to
boring.
something else. I don't remember where mine was at.
The picture, Lisa. And I can't find it.
You just go and get it and stick it on your desktop and then come back to StreamYard and then change your avatar to desktop, and it's easy to find.
Because I tried finding it there, and it always shows me the one on my YouTube channel, and it's like, that's not the one I want to change. Where's the egg in the frying pan?
You want to change the egg in the frying pan to something else?
Mm-hmm. And I can't find it to change it.
But hold on, let me look. Settings.
I looked everywhere, and I'm like, where the heck is this picture?
I apologise so much, Mary, but you ain't going to see this mush anytime soon. Not for at least another 4 hours.
I don't remember where it was.
On Google, but it's not there either. It's a different picture on Google. It's weird.
I had to put
your
this
PC
on mine. I had to put it on here because mine was just the little shape of the head. I don't remember where I did it. Was it in brand?
Well, no. If you literally just wanted to change your avatar, you've got to leave the studio. And then when you come back in, you stop the camera before you actually come into the live bit. And then when you stop your camera, your avatar comes up. If you click it, you can change it, but you need to know where the picture is that you're changing for.
Yeah, I have no idea where
nobody's going to be able to help you with that, Spring, because that's your PC. It could be anywhere.
So do you want the egg in the frying pan? You want it gone, or you want to use that for something else?
No, I want it gone. I want a different picture, and I don't know where to change it.
So that's what she's saying. When you come into StreamYard, click on your avatar before you start filming.
Oh, okay.
And then you can change it. right? Is that what you were saying,
Yep.
Lisa?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Zach
Yeah.
said he is not filming again. He
I want it
messed
to
up.
go away. I don't like the egg in the frying pan anymore.
Oh, okay. So Mary says sometimes she needs to see a face to go with a voice. Well, just go check out her channel, Lisa. When you can, type Buzz in the chat, but don't knock yourself out again.
Well, I can't do that without knocking
Oh.
myself out.
Because you're on your phone. Okay.
Lisa Knits she's a moderator. She could possibly
just trust me. The avatar is a great depiction because I am a blue spotty bug.
Mama.
But I was gonna tell her she could come to your live on Friday, and then she could see your face to go with your voice.
In 13 hours and 15 minutes, I will be live.
Right.
Welcome in, Lisa.
Yep. Robin, I was thinking she could change it too. I was just trying to remember how. What's up, Lisa Knits? She said the egg in the frying pan makes you look wealthy.
You're right. I have a whole counter full of them, and
well, hey, Amanda. How are
you?
Hello.
You said type the word buzz?
Yes, ma'am. B-U-Z-Z, like a bee.
All right. There you go. See if Nightbot does like me tonight. Hey.
Yep.
Nightbot doesn't always like me.
Amanda says she's doing great. Good deal. So, Lisa Knits, did you get all your shopping done?
There you go. Oh, goodness. What time is it?
It is 10:47 Central.
11:47.
47 Eastern.
4:47 a.m. UK GMT.
GMT.
All right, we got somebody coming to join us.
Uh-oh.
It's another Lisa.
It's 3:47 p.m. here on a Friday afternoon.
I love it.
This is good. I have backup now. Two Lisas that speak a semi-common language against 3 Americans that know nothing.
We just Southern.
We can't help it. I started to do I have another channel and I started to teach Southern on it one day. I was like, I'm just gonna start teaching Southern. Because I can't stand when somebody fake Southern talks. I'm just gonna teach y'all how to speak Southern.
Right. Do you get?
Yep. Amanda says she sold one of her shrugs. That's awesome.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Yep.
We know Stuffish.
Hey, Spring, did Bailey go to bed earlier?
Yes, she did. Well, she went to go lay down on the couch. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Hi, Gail. Welcome in.
Gail.
Hi, Gail.
But yeah, I was thinking about that drive. I was actually thinking about that driving yesterday. I was like, I need to go back to
Lisa,
that.
I commend you for your fashion choices this evening.
Ah, yes, looking nice. Right, Spring. So fixin' is like it's like not a random. It's a very versatile word.
Yes. And mash, mash. Mm-hmm. You mash everything.
Yep. So you can fixin' means you're gonna go do something. You're actually gonna fix something, or it could be at Thanksgiving dinner and all the fixins.
All the fixins, exactly. Mm-hmm. Yep.
We'll be fixing a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lisa's like, I'm out.
Hey, Lisa, I'm a Puerto Rican, born in New York and raised in Miami.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, Pamela says pitching a fit. Yep, exactly. Mm-hmm. Hi, Eden.
Hi,
Lisa,
Eden.
if you come back in, before you come up, type buzz in the chat so people can go check you out.
I check Lisa out anyway.
She's funny.
I'm subscribed to Lisa anyway, so I go over to her anyway.
Okay, so
Mhm.
Robin says, okay, here we go. All right, so Spring, you can check this out. Okay, she says, how to change your avatar. Click the 3 dots that are around your picture at the bottom of StreamYard right now, and one of them is Edit Avatar. Oh my gosh. Edit Audio Avatar is right there. And then you can change your picture. Do you see it?
On my picture?
Like at the bottom of your StreamYard, do you have the 3 little, like the microphone and then the 3 little dots?
Yeah, it says more.
Yep. Click the 3 little dots and it'll say edit name, edit avatar, stop mic cam.
Nope.
Doesn't it say that on yours?
Nope. It says comments, settings, and cancel. And when you open settings, it says camera and audio.
I wonder if it'll let you do it when you're in StreamYard.
Maybe.
Hold up, let me see.
I think that'll probably be if Spring goes on her StreamYard, because my end it's got mute, stop camera settings, present, and leave studio.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
it's weird. I've tried numerous times to figure it out.
Okay, so I'll have to.
And I'm on a laptop too, Nancy, when it shows mine.
It says remove from stream, edit name, edit audio avatar, and stop mic.
Okay. Lisa says if you leave, like Spring, if you leave, and then when you go to come back in, before you click your cut to come back up and on your camera, then you can click it and change it. Tiny quit, dude.
All right. I'm going to, on my laptop, see if it changes. And I'm on my phone.
Okay.
So don't worry about bringing me up again. So, I want to see if I can do it that way.
Okay. And I can bring you back up after you do it, and then you can test it out and see if it worked.
Let's see.
So she's saying that it's above the mute camera, etc. stuff. But they're not seeing what I'm seeing, so it may just be the host, like she was saying. Where did Zach go? What did Zach say? Oh, is it just him or a video taking a while? Yes, mine took a while to upload the other day on YouTube. I don't know why. Oh, I see what you're saying.
It's just because you're Americans and Canadians.
Now, one of my videos took almost, like I had started it uploading, and then I went and posted a short on TikTok, and then also posted it to Instagram, and I said, hey, I've got a tutorial. It was for this blanket. And somebody was like, I can't find the tutorial. I'm like, yeah, it's still uploading, but it took it almost 30 minutes to upload.
Amanda said the same. Hers took a long time too.
So I just think it was.
Amanda said she also has a fast internet. So
I just figured it was my internet that day, did it work, Spring?
I don't know. Let me see.
Cynthia said hugs.
I'm going to drop down and come back.
Okay.
Oh.
So, Pamela says, I think the whole dang internet, everything's slow. I told the kids I felt like I was back on dial-up. Zach said his last video was 7 minutes long. It took 30 minutes to upload. Yeah. And
Streamlabs.
Yeah, so my shorts come up pretty quick. I click and boom, they're up. But yeah, my last 2 videos that I've posted that were over, took a while. But
Nancy, did you make your thing that is on your head? Your thing did you make it?
No, I got it on our honeymoon in Honduras. When we went on
okay.
the cruise.
Cool.
It looks like you made it.
I want
Okay.
to make some more.
It looks real pretty. I like the colors.
Did it work? It
What a
worked!
beautiful thing.
Yay!
Thank you guys. Oh my gosh, that's been driving me crazy.
You're no longer.
So how did you do that,
fragile.
Spring?
Pardon?
How did you do that?
I had to do it when I was coming into the live, like they were saying.
Okay, yeah. Oh, cool.
Robin said
What
she
did-
was able to do it on someone else's stream. It still said the same thing. I guess it just depends on what device you're using.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I could do it on my
Yeah.
computer. I couldn't do it on my phone.
Gotcha.
Weird.
The life of technology, hey?
Right? Right?
Lisa said phone uploads will take longer, especially if you leave the upload screen to go somewhere else for uploading the video to YouTube.
As that's all I do
everything
is
on
my
computer.
phone.
Mm.
I only use my phone.
Yeah, me too. Because the download edit or the editor that I use is on my phone, which
Yep.
the one I picked because it said you could do it on your phone or the computer. And I'm like, awesome. That way I was like, I can learn it on this and then I can do it on that one. But then when I went to do it on my computer, it was like, oh no, you plug your phone in here and then you go in the back door and you do this and then you get, and I was like,
Yep. And it don't
no,
work
I
the
wanted a
same.
program that I could just download because the guy that was
Right.
showing it on the YouTube thing had it on his computer. I'm like, awesome. But no, he did some like high techy stuff and I'm like,
Lisa said, see, I told you, come back and they speak some sense sometimes. And she's got some in big letters.
sometimes
Lisa's
these
make a lot of
emojis
sense all the time.
You want me to stick my tongue out at you or roll my eyes at you, Lisa?
Well, you can roll your eyes. I can take it any way that you dish it.
The other
Lisa.
not you.
I don't know about the other Lisa, but I can take it either way.
She can take it. Zach says he doesn't care just so long as it uploads. Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Well, Spring,
Totally.
I have a backbone, especially when you got neighbours like mine.
Yep. Amanda said her seems to
Uh-huh.
be better too if she plugs in the phone to charge and leaves the app open.
Hey, Pam, you want to hear something funny?
Yeah.
Grandma knocked on my door yesterday, which was my Thursday, your Wednesday. One of the
Right.
kids was throwing the frisbee over the fence. They didn't mean. Oh, that's all right. Just go around and get it. Guess what her name is?
Lisa.
Lisa.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh, so now I don't have to call her Grandma. I can call her Lisa. Oh. But yeah, she was quite nice actually to talk to.
Really? As loud as
Yeah.
they are. Well, maybe now that she knows you, she'll be more mindful and not be as loud.
That hasn't stopped her. You should have heard him last night.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
boy.
Grandma was in tears.
Oh no.
Mm,
And then she told Alana to F off.
jeez.
Yeah, Spring. Her neighbors. I made them. I think Chandler was on here one day and we were talking about it. Or might have been over on Zach's. I said stuff about rednecks. Chandler goes, "Hey." I was like, "Okay, we won't call them rednecks." She got white trash neighbors.
Mm,
I remember that live.
Yep.
very
Oh,
loud.
They're
Yeah.
quiet today, so obviously the drugs have worked. Or smoking her bongs worked.
Spring, her neighbors are so loud that we could hear her neighbors. They're like outside in a totally different, like they're not like in an apartment attached. They're like away and we could hear
I'll show you.
them like, we could hear them through the live.
Thank you, Robin.
Now, can you see?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's their backyard. That's her house. The one
We could
closest
hear
to me.
them. We could
Mm.
hear them on the live. It's
That's
still-
how close they are to me.
Mm.
I sang out one day,
Thank you.
I sang out one day and said, can't you have respect for your neighbours?
Mhm.
Either that or I'll call the cops and they can deal with you.
Yeah.
And that
Probably-
made them worse. That made them worse.
My
Yeah,
neighbors have to use binoculars and they'll let you know they got a new pair of binoculars that are, longer distance and they're just seeing how good they can see.
Well,
Nice.
I had to go and talk to someone the other day, and I showed her where they were. I said, I was said, I was just hoping for her to start so you can actually hear what we put up with. And would you believe the day she was just quiet, you wouldn't even know she was home.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
And then I come up here on this, or I do my live, and that's all you can hear. Half the time I spend myself on mute, so you just can't hear it. And you shouldn't be able to do that.
No, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. So let me back up here and
I want to hang out with me friends.
Exactly. Robin says she only uses her phone for uploads. As long as you keep the phone on YouTube and play videos, it doesn't take that long, about the same amount of the time. And that's how mine usually is. But for some reason, last weekend, they were just taking longer. And it may just be that YouTube was doing an update of some type, or I don't know.
And would that be the weather too for you guys? Because I know the weather plays up.
The weather, yeah.
Yeah, it could. And I just might not have been holding my mouth right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I lost my yarn. Oh, it's over here. Yeah, mine's not.
Not her.
Yeah.
She got her buzzing.
Yes.
This is what I had for lunch. I had vinegar and soya sauce.
Mm-hmm.
I know you can't have soya sauce, Pam, but I'll show you Eden's one. Gravy.
Yummy.
Is it just a brown gravy?
The gravy looks a bit runny. But he's a better
only sometimes makes sense. Oh, okay. I haven't put it up yet, but I'm putting it up for the two Lisas. I'm putting it up for y'all. Since we talked about biscuits and gravy, I went to Hardee's. And so I videotaped myself pouring the gravy over the biscuits. They done it. I was holding my phone. I was at work, and I'm like, so I'm still.
How can you have biscuits and gravy? Gravy belongs on hot food.
I know, but it is hot.
But biscuits are hot.
The biscuits are different.
It's like your scone.
But our biscuits is what we dunk in coffee, or we have chocolate biscuits.
But our biscuits are like.
Oh, that's right, because your biscuits are like our scones, aren't they?
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah,
that's
similar.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
I remember now.
Yep. So I have a video so y'all can see what our biscuits look like. I just haven't put it up yet because I have too many, but I'll try to do that this weekend. I'll tag y'all.
Did you do white gravy?
Yes. I went to
Sausage
Hardee's.
gravy?
I went to Hardee's and I got biscuit. That's like the best fast food gravy.
Sausage gravy.
You know how I uploaded my Hobie, the first half, I had the green ones, and I think, Pam, you comment, and then I got the set they sent, my order. 2 orders. It should have been one, right? I had to do it in. The other one come the next day with the other 3 colours I want, because I don't know if anyone picked up. I think I haven't got my yellow, and it came yesterday. And then I got my 2 mystery bags yesterday that I should have got next week. I opened my mystery bags. I uploaded it. I watched Crystal's one today, and she got exactly the same as what I got, apart from 1 bag.
Oh, cool.
She got 4 bags. 1 bag was the odd one out. Her 3 bags were exactly identical to mine. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it at the moment.
She got this one. The Christmas one. Hey, Spring. Robin says your hair is lovely.
I said
so. I got the Christmas one. I'm going to do stockings out of them.
That'd be cool.
In the middle of doing now.
Hey, that big giant ball you got will make a lot of stockings.
Oh yeah, I got when I uploaded one of them, Cindy from Pups and Crochet said it'd be nice to see some green and gold ones for St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, that's a good
I
idea.
thought, okay, but I got the gold one. Eden, can you want to pass me that bag? I got the gold, but it doesn't look like gold. Is that in that one?
Does it look like bright yellow?
No.
Amanda said she's been in her house since July and she's only heard folks getting out of hand only once.
Yeah, look.
That's not bad. That's more of that's kind of gold. It looks kind of gold coming through the camera, like more of like a mustardy gold, maybe.
Yeah. So I thought I might have put it. Well, with the green that I got, I might do it with this green. This is dark emerald.
Ooh.
I thought maybe these 2 together.
Nice.
Oh yeah. I like that.
That's nice.
Here, I'm
the
gonna
other
put
2
it on
greens
solo. I like
look
that.
The other two
those
greens
two look good
were
together.
the other two was turquoise, dark was a jade and a teal, I think it was. But I think these two will go better.
Yeah, I think that looks nice together.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
So this will make heaps. I reckon I'll probably get to the 1,000 stockings by my birthday that Eden thinks I can do. Or is she dreaming?
I'm dreaming
1,000 stockings.
I got stockings. You want some?
She's making little bitty stockings.
Mine to these ones, spring look.
She's making
It's
little
not-
ones.
It's not sewn up. The other ones I've got on the other side of the room. So, if you were on Cynthia's live today, she's got the 4 I crocheted, knitted for her, hanging up behind her.
Awesome.
Yeah. So,
It says extra pepper. Lisa the Grammy. Oh, look, we got another Lisa in the chat. Biscuits and gravy, yum. Yes.
hi Lisa, the Grammy.
This is what
Yeah,
I was
like this
laughing at.
one. See,
I
spring
saw
look.
that while ago.
Oh, wow.
Now
I
these
started
are
watching your
definitely,
video before I came on. I like that. I like the Christmas
definitely. I'll do the red. Well, the red one with the white. This red one with the white. This green one with the white. That green one with the white. Then I'll do these 2 reds and these 2 together, and then I might
That'll be
do
nice. Yeah,
the 2 reds with the either green. So that'll make it. Reckon.
that'll make a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
I reckon I'll get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 6, about 16 out of that, and maybe have some
Wow.
more over to make the colours together.
Very nice.
So
She's
I'll be
making a bunch
busy.
so she can donate them come Christmas time with stuff in them for the kids.
Yeah,
Lisa
well,
says a member sent her a picture of biscuits and gravy. It looked like somebody puked on her food. I know, I remember you saying that, so I was trying to get a good video, but it just didn't video very well. But I'm still gonna put it up because it's yummy.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Eden says sausage, peppers,
Miss
onions, potatoes, and gravy. That does sound pretty good.
Fried potatoes and onions and pinto beans and cornbread and big old slice of fresh tomato,
Girl, yes. Mm-hmm.
collard greens.
too bad I'm already full from eating.
Yum, yum. That's getting me
Yum.
hungry.
I'm like, that's food right there.
Mm-hmm. Ray says her grandpa would put strawberry jam before putting it. Yes. See, now I do that like with my like if I get a sausage biscuit from McDonald's, I'll put strawberry jelly on it.
Yeah,
Sometimes grape if they don't have strawberry.
right.
So we don't get that biscuit from McDonald's. Ours are muffins. Muffins
have-
with a sausage.
We have muffins too. Hey, Tiny, Cynthia.
They're
says
supposed
hello.
to have brought back the bagels, the steak bagels.
No, we don't get those.
I haven't tried that.
We don't get bagels.
Amanda says she likes the green one.
Yeah, the other ones I got. Oh, hang on. I'll put
I
myself on mute on the camera, and then you can. I'll show you the other 2 greens. Hang on.
Okay, and while you grab it, Robin said she liked that one too. Christina says, you just don't understand how lovely that white tastes. I know, right? It's just so yum. She loves the sausage gravy and cheese on the, cheese on the biscuit. Or, just scrambled eggs. Just mix it all in there together and some bacon.
It all goes in the same spot anyway.
Exactly.
Those are pretty.
I like those.
Mm-hmm.
That one's the
See, that looks more
This
like
one-
a blue.
teal. That one's a teal. And that one was the.
Powder blue looking.
Mm-hmm.
They're both green.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe like a mint green.
Mint?
I
Like
can't
a
remember
mint
what
green.
this one was.
Baby green.
But I know that was a teal.
Like
I know.
like the minty baby green that you use in a baby blanket.
That one might be the teal, and that one might be the jade.
Okay.
That would make sense.
This is Jade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, go up in the corner. Are you on that side or are you on this side? Which side are
There
you
you
on?
go. There you go.
That
You're
side one for you. Yeah, I reckon they're both the
Okay.
same, Lily.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep. And then I end up with
From
that one.
Hershey's.
Oh, hang on, I can tell you exactly what it is.
This one's Hershey's.
This one's the This one's the deep turquoise.
Hmm.
And this one is the aqua.
Mm,
And then this one in here was the lilac.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
pretty.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
But to me, that's mauve.
When you were opening it, I was like, when you were opening all those, I was like, yep, she likes teal and purple. So
Yeah, lilac, aqua. They're the colours. Anything that's
Very, very
mauve, lilac,
and that's
teal.
what Ladybird thinks about our gravy.
Mhm.
I agree with you, Lisa.
It's delicious. Deliciousness. Eden
But
says,
mind you-
strawberry jam on toast? Yum,
But
yum,
mind
yum.
you, instead of sending it into one big bag, they sent it in two separate bags.
Which seems like it would
I don't
be.
know if it's because of the size of them. I don't know.
Yeah, it seems like that would cost her more. Good night,
Me
Pamela.
too,
If you're
Eve.
still here, she said it's been fun. Her meds are kicking her in, and she's got to head off to bed. Take care. Love and peace to all. Good night, wicked granny.
Bye, wicked granny.
Bye bye, Wicked Granny.
Eden
I'm
says she's gonna
actually going to
watch.
step down too.
Okay. Well, thank you for popping up.
No problem.
He's eating
Thanks for having me.
dictionaries.
We'll see you later.
Here, I'll put you
Bye.
down. Let's see.
Oh,
Eden said
spring
she's going to watch
stitches.
Cynthia's live on replay. Zach has never had biscuits and gravy. Y'all are missing out, right? Look, see, me and
I'm
Ray.
not missing out.
You are. Y'all just don't know. It's some good eats, man. Good eats. See, Zach, you're right there. You're like our sister country. Canada's like right there. How could you not have had biscuits and gravy? That's just so delicious, man.
Ask Robin. She's in Canada too.
Oh, Robin is. Robin said it was nice
Uh-huh.
hanging out. She was heading off to bed. Take care, everyone. Nancy, she will see you tomorrow. So, Robin, if you are still here, have you ever had biscuits and gravy?
Bye, Robin.
Mommy. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. Lisa says she is happy to miss out. No, you are not. It's delicious.
Lisa, I agree
never
with
had
you.
grits before either. Zach, I'm not a fan of grits. Like, I'm not a fan of breakfast grits. Like, I don't want grits with my breakfast. But
What's grits?
now I like some good cheesy grits.
What's grits?
Grits? It's corn. It's made with
Oh.
corn. But it's like, I'm just not a fan of it for breakfast. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure grits is made out of corn.
Okay.
But
I don't like it.
I like the
No,
corn
I like-
finale.
But now I like a cheesy grit, like, but it has to be made right. That's the only kind of grit, and I don't. Yeah. Mm-mm. Everybody's saying good night, good night, good night, good night. Eden says yes, fried or roasted. Regina talking about Eden says
potatoes.
food has entered the chat. Girl, you know it did. She was talking about Spring's meal minus the greens, a heck of a meal. Yes. Mary says, I'm on my way over to eat, right? Amanda says, teal turquoise, her favorite color.
Yeah.
Eden says, Mary will work for yarn. I will cook a roast. Everyone's welcome. I'm ready. Regina was talking about your yarn. She said, beautiful. Mary says, I'm so there, Eden.
Yeah, I
Ray
like
says,
getting
crimpy
those
grits.
sort of
See, now
things.
that's the kind of grits I like. The kind of grits that's got cheese in them and it's all yummy and you eat it for supper. So, but I don't want grits with my breakfast. Like if I go to Cracker Barrel and I'm like, just keep the grits because I'm not gonna eat them. It's just a waste for them to set it on the table.
Yeah.
Ada said she is not a fan of grits either. Regina says, yep, like eating mush. Hi, Theta. Welcome. How are you? Look, see, I am not alone. Not a fan of grits. Now, I did used to have a shirt that said, I love grits, I didn't say I love grits. What did it say? It just said grits, girls raised in the South.
Okay.
Lisa, the Grammy's saying hello to Amanda. Theta doesn't do grits either. Amanda says, I'd rather have the hash browns. Yep.
I don't like hash browns either. Yuck.
Oh no, you gotta have. If hash browns are good, if they're fixed right, same as everything
Yeah.
else. They
I
gotta
can't do them. It's just something about them that I
Thank you.
can't chew them just and swallow them.
Not the little hash brown cake patty thing that they give you at McDonald's, but like a real hash brown.
Yeah, I still can't do them.
To me, those are like just tater tots, but just in a flat.
Yeah, I
Mary
can't
said,
do tater
grits is
tots,
the
but-
inside of the corn or of the kernel of corn. Lisa says grits mixed with the medium fried egg. Theta says trying to learn the magic circle trick. Once I learned how to do it, I really like the magic circle. I like it a lot. I have a tutorial on my channel on how I do it. It's yeah. But once you figure out how to do it, I really like it. A lot of people say theirs come undone, but I have not had that problem. But
I haven't done the magic circle yet.
Rudy said it's 11:13. It is 11:15 here. Woohoo!
It's 4:15 here.
Theta says I'm fine, thanks. Ray says kiss my grits. Right, I used to love that show. Mel, kiss my grits. Alice, what about oatmeal? I like oatmeal.
I pass on that too.
I like oatmeal, but I like my oatmeal with lots of sugar and butter and then eat it with toast. Or I'll get the maple brown sugar oatmeal.
Well, if you give me pancakes, I'll have pancakes.
Fresh hash browns are the best. Mm-hmm. Zach said oatmeal is mushy. It is mushy, but it tastes better than grits. Because in the South, breakfast grits, most people put salt and pepper on them or butter.
Zach, you probably had oatmeal when you were a baby.
Mm-hmm. Lisa says hash browns scattered all the way. Yes, go to Waffle House and get you some scattered.
Hmm.
Amanda's like me. She likes oatmeal, but it has to be fixed right. Yep. Yep.
Hi, Granny D.
Joyce says she likes cornmeal mush.
Hello.
Theta says she just can't get it, the magic circle. And she says, Lady Lisa says she prefers magic circle too because it closes the hole. Yes. See, that's why I started doing it, because when I do my hats, I would always still have a little tiny hole. But if I do the magic circle, I can get my hole closed up more. Chris said fried mush with syrup. Mm-hmm. Good night, Angela. Thank you for coming and hanging
Hi, Angela.
out.
Night.
Howdy do, Miss Granny D. That's all right. You're here now. Let's see. Everybody's saying yummy, yummy. Zach said oatmeal is yucky. And yes, I did, Lisa, have oatmeal as a baby. Zach, they're just not fixing it right for you. Okay, now waffles any day? Yeah, I like waffles too. And I like pancakes, but you know.
We got a place over here. It's called Lazy Mo's. And I'll take a photo one day so you can actually see the picture of it. You go there and get pancake. You can buy an extra stack, or you get one pancake with whatever you like. One's a Mad Hatter, one's a hazelnut one, one's a chocolate one. I always get the chocolate one, and it's there, but I always get an extra stack. So you pay an extra $1.50 for a stack. But when it comes out, all the chocolate syrup is all over the plate. The ice cream, practically nearly, you might as well say you've got ice cream more than you got the pancakes, because they put a big scoop of ice cream on it. And you walk out that full that you think, yeah, I don't need to eat for the next 6 months.
Oh, wow.
It is really, really nice.
Oh, Lisa coming back.
Hi, Lisa.
I wanted to help Nancy with something because I've just seen one of her posts, but it might actually help other creators that are listening in.
Okay.
Nancy said, please comment on my posts, on my videos, because it helps YouTube to recognize me. It helps push me out there. It boosts the algorithm.
Mm-hmm.
So something that a lot of people creator-wise don't realize is that we help our channels as well. If somebody comments, if you thumbs up, it thumbs up your video. If you heart it, it thumbs up your video. If you reply, it thumbs up your video. You can thumb up your video. And if you put a comment as a pinned comment, it thumbs up your video. That's not one thumb altogether. That's lots and lots of thumbs by us as creators doing that one little thing.
Okay, well that's cool. I
so
try
we
to
can
like
help
everybody's
ourselves.
comments. That's good to know. Thank you.
When Eden does my
so
ones,
you
and
know,
I thumbs
even
it
if somebody only leaves an emoji,
Mhm.
just kind of
That's
leave an
what I told
emoji back, or give
I
a thanks for stopping by, because it proves that your video is kind of out there and you're paying attention to your audience.
I comment on my actual videos. I comment on everybody's.
But do that on your posts as well.
I try to, just so that I except for if it's a giveaway, and then I try not to because I don't want it to get all. But any of my other ones, I try to comment on everybody's post and heart it or thumbs up it. So that's good to know.
There's so many that will turn around and say, please leave a comment. Yeah, okay, we'll leave a comment, but you don't do anything. Or they may do a heart next to it and that's it. And it's like, you're wanting to boost your channel, then put a little bit of work in, take those few seconds and help yourself. That's what we're there for. We want to get seen. We've got to put in a little bit of work as well.
That's cool. Thank you for letting us know that.
My last few videos, my lives, I've only gotten 1 or 2 comments. That's it.
On the replay.
But the more you engage in your comments, the more comments that you'll get. You know, the videos, ask questions like, have you found this useful? Or how do you do this different to me? Or have you seen this before, etc., etc., and give them something to comment to. I'm not saying that's going to solve everything, but, it's just think out the box a little bit and it may help.
I may have to do that on my lives, like maybe at the beginning of the live, be like, hey, if you're watching the replay, ask them a question, and that way they'll look at you, Lisa. You go. That's a good idea. Thanks.
Replays are difficult because it's very, very few people will watch live replays because they look at the time of them and are like, oh, hell no. If you keep videos to between 15 and 20 minutes maximum, you are more likely to engage people.
I find that
if I asked it at the beginning, though, like some people might catch the replay and watch like the first few minutes of it, and if I ask the question then, maybe they'll hear it and at least comment, maybe.
But if I go to watch someone's like what Lisa said, someone's video, and I see it's an hour and a half, like an hour and a half to 2 hours, I think, oh crap, really?
Yeah.
It means, I could have watched someone's 10 shorts in the time I've watched one for an hour and a half.
Depends on who it is and what they're talking about as to if I watch the whole thing. Like, I love Gary Urban Yarn, so like when he puts up a video, I just put it on and watch the whole thing. I usually don't even look to see how long it is.
Lives tend to be more for the people that are live there, right then,
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't watch a lot of the live replays, but just like I said, depends on who it is, but most of the time I don't. So I get that. But I appreciate the people that do watch it back though. But yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. It depends who it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then depends on which content creator wants to ask too many questions and don't listen.
Mm-hmm.
And keep asking the same questions all the
never
time.
comes to my lives, you see, because I never ask decent enough questions. I just say hi.
But the thing is, Lisa, you've got to remember I'm about, 11 hours ahead of you?
I'll try
No, you're 12 hours. You're a good 12 hours, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yeah.
What time are you now?
Me too, Nancy. That's a good idea.
25
it's in the middle
past
of the
1.
night.
25 past 1. And I'm
5.
25 past 4.
25 past 5.
Past 5 in the morning.
4.
Yeah.
Oh, in the morning.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, so then we'll be 12 hours, yeah. What, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're 11.
No, 5. She's at 5:45.
Yeah, 5, 6,
5,
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4.
What time are you at right now, Lisa?
4:25 in the
Okay,
afternoon.
yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, I got
So
you.
yeah,
You're at
so
you
4,
are
she's at
4.
5. I'm with
11
you.
hours ahead.
I got it now.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Which Lisa do you agree with, Cynthia?
All right, let's see. Theta says she can't get
Both
it
of us.
Of course we're good, aren't we, Lisa?
Oh, we done kick Lisa out again. Theta, go watch my video and let me know if you can't, and then I will try to help you as much as I can. Just let me know. Wanda says
But Lisa does have a
smothered and
lot of
covered, talking about the hash browns. What?
Lisa does have a lot of I see where she's coming from, because sometimes, like you, depending who it is and what it is and whether it interests you and how long the replay goes for, it's whether. But then sometimes if I'm going to do that, and I might put on my little DVD portable and watch a DVD, and if it's an hour and a half, I will just let it run and I'll just watch the DVD.
Yeah. One, but the thing, like, if people are trying to get watch hours, if they've got a playlist of all their lives and they're like long lives, I can just put those on if I'm like doing something in the other room. Like if I'm in the craft room, I can turn them on in the living room and let it play, and then I catch bits and pieces of it when I'm walking back and forth. But then they still get the time, and then I still catch bits and pieces of it. So, depending on who the creator is. Let me try
That's
to
right. Cynthia clarified what I asked her.
Okay.
Lady Good Lisa, she said.
I'm trying to catch up in the chat. Let me see. So Regina said she likes the way her dad cooks oatmeal. They don't eat the minute oats. They would eat the rolled oats, and don't overcook it. Add sugar to the water. Ooh, before the oats. Oh, so the water is already sweet. That's a good idea. They just said it's driving her nuts. And then she said, chicken and waffles. Eden says, crispy bacon, scrambled eggs, and pancakes. Yes, bacon's got to be crispy. Don't give me no floppy bacon.
That's exactly right.
Amanda said, her silly pit bull sitting there groaning at her. Aw, he wants some lovins.
Oh, yeah. Cynthia, if you can see the colour yarn, it's your yarn that I'm using.
Oh, the burgundy? Oh,
yep.
Pretty. That's pretty. Eden says, creamy honey oats. Yum, yum. Zach says, chicken and waffles is a weird combo. It sounds like a weird combo, but everybody eats it. Like, it's like a huge deal. Would you stop rubbing your wet nose on me, little boy?
I think your kitty needs a timeout.
Mary says, oatmeal is best in cookie form. Yes, oatmeal cookies. I like plain oatmeal cookies, and I like chocolate no-bake oatmeal cookies. I like them all. Oatmeal and raisin cookies. Yes. Yum, yum, yum. Granny Steve says, Zach, you are so right. Yeah, chicken and waffles is just a weird combo, but it works.
It'd be no different than having a baked bean waffle. Or
Zach
a jaffle.
says he's never had it. And then Granny D's telling Lisa the same thing. Nice to know. Yep. Granny D says she's never had it either. Zach, I had it. Where was I at? We have a gas station up the road that also has like food, and they were giving out samples of chicken and waffle one day, but it's like a chicken and waffle sandwich. And so they had the waffles, and then it had the maple syrup cooked into the waffle, and then it had a piece of fried chicken in between it, made a sandwich out of it. She cut it up. Yummy. It was pretty good, I gotta say.
Eden's even left us.
Eden left us. She going to get popcorn?
I don't know. Helen, she show me something. What are you ordering? Is it popcorn?
Pam, you.
She's ordering popcorn.
She's ordering popcorn. I know it, right?
No.
Like we know you with your Dr. Pepper.
Pam read my mind. I'm trying to think of a song.
Okay, calls me.
Let's see. Ray says, I love the 10 to 15 minute videos are perfect for me. Yep. And it depends on what I'm looking for. But yep, like if I see somebody's posted like a yarn review or something like that, then yeah, those are good. Mary says, true, we feel important when we get a response to our comment. It makes them want to come back and watch more. Exactly. And I try to do that. And if I don't respond to a comment, it's because I don't know it's there. Sometimes YouTube doesn't let me know. Like, I got a notification the other day. I got an email that said so-and-so had commented on your video. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I clicked on it. They commented a month ago, but I just got the thing.
Eden's had that problem too. I commented something back on hers, and she goes, "Did you comment back?" I said, "Yeah." A couple of days later, she's got the comment.
Yeah.
That I've done.
I try to go to my YouTube studio, but like right now I'm behind because I had that giveaway, so I had so many comments coming in. So I'm gonna try this weekend to get caught up and comment back. And I try to comment, and I try to I overthink it. Like I want to answer this comment like I don't know. Not necessarily to be funny, but I mean, I want to answer them to where they know it's like unique and that I actually read. But most of the time, I'll just say thank you and I'll give them an emoji because I'm like Ray and I like emojis. So, but I try to make it a little personal.
Yeah, I go back on mine, and sometimes, like one that I probably put 10 days ago, I haven't got the notification. But once I go back, okay, I didn't realize you notified. You sent something back. So that means then I re-comment again. And even like Lisa said, I might give them a couple of red hearts or say thank you for watching with maybe a red, a blue or a yellow heart sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, on my videos, depending on the type of comment, like if they say nice video, I'm like, I'm not going to sit there and give them a whole paragraph.
Right.
No.
Like I try to comment, like if they say, they go, oh, like, oh my gosh, I did that too. And so I try to like at least say, oh, thank you, or a comment back, and just, I try to say something. Because I don't, I want everybody to realize, I did read it. So, but I do know that I have some on my chain video, because I was on there today because I got a comment that somebody had commented on it. And then when I went, there's like, I don't know, 10 or 15 comments, and I didn't get notified that those were there. So now I've got to go back. And I don't know if it's just because like several people must have commented at one time. So it's kind of like Nightbot. If everybody's commenting at one time, it doesn't send the notification out kind of thing. So, but I need to check on it. But Joyce says she'll comment if they're funny or informational, or not if they're just saying hi, or watch them. I don't know what we were talking about at that time, but yeah, I get that. Regina says she doesn't like them if they're too long. Ray said, busy kids, busy lives, so shorter videos are better.
Yeah.
And that's where Cynthia said she agrees with Lisa. And Amanda
that's when I asked her which Lisa,
Yeah. And I'm with Amanda on this one. If I'm working on a project, then I don't mind a longer video. Right. Like if I'm sitting on the couch, like the other night I was working on, I had to show this again here in a second. Then I'll play them, because then I can watch that. Then I can go, if I'm watching a tutorial and I get the next round, then I'll go back and watch that next round. And then I'll go back to whatever I was watching so that I can finish watching them. And Wanda says, I'm the odd man out. She's like, she likes the long live replays because they help her get down the road and not constantly try to find something different to listen to. Yeah, because she's driving. And so that's why I've tried my best. And I know tonight I've been slacking, but I try to read the comments, because Wanda is a lot of times driving when she's watching the replay. And if I'm not telling her what people are saying in the comment and I'm just replying, it's like I'm just having a conversation with myself. Yeah. It's like a one-sided conversation. It's like she's eavesdropping on a phone call and you don't know what the other person's saying. So I try to remember to read the comments, but I don't do it.
Replays, a lot of people when they listen to live, they're only listening.
Right.
And working on something else.
Right. So I try to remember to read the comments. I sometimes I forget, but I try. And Joyce says, I have watched some of your live replays, Lisa Lady Bird. Amanda says, right, me too, Wanda. See, so you're not odd man out, Wanda. Hi, Hooked on Wish and Crochet. Welcome in. Amanda says, hi, Amy. So I'm guessing Hooked on Wish and Crochet. Is that Amy? And then must be because she says, hey, Amanda. Welcome in, Amy. It's nice to see you here. Cynthia says if she's crocheting, she'll also listen to a live replay. Hey, Sandrine.
Hi, Sandrine.
She says she's going to be listening because she is in pain. I'm sorry.
Oh, poor Sandrine. Did Aiden do that to you, Sandrine?
Mm-hmm. And Lisa says, it's very few that do, Cynthia. She didn't mean it as a streak, but more the majority. Yep, and I get that. Yep. Wanda said, Cynthia, she listened to several of yours today. Granny D says, prayers going up for you, Sandrine. Everybody going, saying howdy do, howdy do, howdy do. Cynthia says, I agree with you, though. And thank you, Wanda.
I like the soap that Cynthia's friend was selling.
Me too. Let's see. Regina says her grandma had 10 kids and putting sugar in the water before the oats uses less sugar. Oh, I hadn't even thought about that, but that's really a good idea. I'm going to have to try that. Zach says he'll do that. He'll just turn on a live replay and then go on about his business about whatever he was doing. Ray said she just finished a bobbin of mint fiber. Ooh, I bet that's pretty.
Depends on what I'm doing and whose live it is. I might take you any part of my house.
Yep, same. Y'all been to the bathroom with me, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I've done that too. I've gone to the bathroom and just sit you on my cabinet while I do my business.
Yep. Y'all have come with me.
I even take Cynthia on game day in there too. When I've got to go, I've got to go. And I'm not missing out on anything.
Yep, and sometimes like y'all be in the store with me. It just depends. Wherever I'm doing, whatever I'm doing, sometimes y'all are there. Wanda, have a great night. I will see you tomorrow night over at Cynthia's for trivia.
Bye, Wanda. Have a good sleep.
And Cynthia says, love it. Lisa, have more yarn coming your way in a few weeks. She has a giveaway for a $25 Mary Maxim card that ends Monday. Guessing on the yardage of yarn I crocheted in 2022. Ooh. Bet it's a lot. Amanda says, check the option that says held in review. That's what's happening to a lot of them. Oh, okay, for the comments. Lisa Ladybird says, don't wait for the notifications. Just go to the YouTube studio and set it to the not responded. That's what I've got mine at right now. Like when I went into my studio, it was at my not responded. But since I had that giveaway going on, there were just so many. So now I have to go back and just look at those and then weed it out. Because I was doing really good at keeping up with them. But I've been slacking. So I need to go do that. Mary says, I will go back into your much older videos so that when I comment now, it may look like you should have gotten it months ago. See, now those I'm getting, those I get the comments on because I can pull it up and it'll show me what video. So. Cynthia said she listens to other people's lives while she's editing hers. I do that too. Joy says she watches live reruns. Well, that's awesome. See, I'm glad to know all that people are watching the live replays. So that's cool. Amy says she is working on the last few rounds of the Tap Mama Liza Shrug. Awesome. Tomorrow's her mother-in-law's birthday, and she has to have it finished up tonight. So she's glad she found a nice long chat. Yep, we're here. All right. So
I'm sewing up what I'm doing now.
So let me show you this. I'm going to go solo for a second because I want to show the people that missed out on this at the beginning. I just got to remember which button it is. This one. Okay. So I started this blanket because we talked about it last week.
Oh, that's nice.
All right, Miss Granny D. It's called the Faith. This is the Faith blanket. I started it. And I'm doing it in fall colors because, you know, why not?
Well, why not? Because we're going into autumn next month.
But this one is the it's a Helen Shrimpton, and you can find the written pattern on Crystals and Crochet, and you can find the tutorial on YouTube. But it's the Faith Crochet Along. So if you just type in Faith, FAITHCAL, it'll bring it up. And I'm going to zoom in because these I had never done before, these 2 rounds. It's a triple and then you fold it over. So she called it like a folded single crochet, I think is what she called it. But it makes this like super squishy little round.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. But so it's worked, you know, in 2 rounds. So you do the triple crochet round and you do it in the front loop. And then when you go back, you fold it back and then you do the single crochet in the back loop of the same one. So,
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, we talked about it last week or week before last. I don't know. We talked about the Faith. So, and I told Granny D that when I saw it, I thought of her. And then we talked about it. So then I'm like, I need a blanket to work up on my stash. So that was what I started. Everybody's saying, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Thank you, Gail. Is my blanket hard to make? This one? This blanket or this blanket? This blanket is not too bad. I'm going with the, on the tutorial for the Faith. But there are things that you might need to know. And then this one is really easy. This one is, single, half, and double crochet. And if you can do all of those, then you can do this blanket. Easy peasy. Granny D says, so pretty. Love the name. And of course the autumn colors. I know, right? Fall colors. And Joy says, sweet little Tiny. He's being sweet right now.
It's because he's snuggled up to you.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he already tried to, like, steal my yarn. He's being pretty chill right now. Crochet acrobatics. Exactly. Yes, the one on my chair, Gail. Okay, yes, this one. And I do have a tutorial for it. It's the millstone stitch, but I do, like, a modified version because I don't like to cut at the end of every row. So I just work with 2 skeins of yarn at the same time and work and just carry it up the side. So, yep. Lisa says, okay, gonna move and attempt to get rid of some pain. I hope it works. I know you said, who am I kidding? But go get yourself pain-free. Stretch yourself out, whatever you have to do to try to get rid of your pain. And I will see you later on your live.
Look after yourself, Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm up, I'll go to Lisa's one.
Mm-hmm.
If not, I'll have to catch the replay.
I should be up. And the one thing, like, somebody popped into her live last week and they were only there. They came in right at the beginning and they typed in, CC or drop. Well, she doesn't do that on Lisa's, which is a great way that she does it. But, like, she just does all of her stuff in her live and everybody chit chats and we have a good time. And she has a question of the live so people can answer the question that she's put in the live. But then about 30 minutes or so into the live, content creators, if you want to have your channel dropped, she'll tell you to drop an emoji, a specific one. And then she'll have one of her mods when she calls out your name, you type up, she stops the chat for everybody else, and then you type up a little advertisement about your channel. And when she calls out your name, you drop it, and then her mod will drop your channel link. So you have yourself telling about your channel, and then the mod has dropped your link so that if people are watching the chat, they can, in the replay or in the live, they've got your thing and then your link so they can go check out your channel. And then everybody that wants to do that. Mm-hmm.
The ones that really annoy me are the ones that go into people's lives and all they do is just drop. They want their content, their YouTube channel dropped constantly.
Yeah, and I try not to do that. Good night, Cynthia. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Bye, Cynthia. But I don't like how people just go to other people's channels and just use their channel just to drop their link.
Mm-hmm.
You should be in there and be able to connect and communicate with everyone while your link's being dropped.
Mm-hmm. Right, Amy said that's a fabulous idea and way to share all the channels. Exactly, because then that way you don't, not everybody is dropping their channel 50 times like Lisa was saying. And, you know, it's got the advertisement about your channel and your link right there side by side. So if you're watching the replay and you've got the live chat going, you can see that person's channel and you can know if you want to go check it out or not. And then you click on their link and go, yeah. So, but yeah, there are some that just So, but
because I've been on a few different content creators one, and there's two that do it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, I'm sorry, but if you can't, you know, interact with everybody that's on the channel and the host, and you just want to drop your link, well, to me, you shouldn't be going up and getting your link dropped. Because it's all about everybody getting to know each other.
Yeah, and I think people too, like in the chat, know or see people that do that. Like, you know, if they pop in at the very beginning of the chat and just drop their link and then they leave and then they never come back into the chat, I think people realize the people.
Or they live jump.
Mm-hmm.
They live hop.
I do that sometimes, like, but I'll usually have a couple of devices, and I don't do it often just because I can't keep up. But if if
you've got, say, 3 or 4 different devices opened to someone's live, that's different. But if you've only got one device to open up, you go from one device on that you've got, say, with me, with my computer, that's all I got, and then I go out of yours, go to someone else's and come back, and then you say, oh, I'm back, and then I've missed something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my thing is, if you're going to, Ray says, I'm a bunny, sometimes I hop around, right? And I know who you're talking about. I'm not going to say who, but you ask a question.
Oh, no, it's not no one in particular. I'm just saying.
Okay, I gotcha.
But yeah, there is one particular one, but I'm not.
But
I'm just saying.
Question,
it's just,
wait to hear the
it's horrible.
Instead of leaving and then come back and ask the same question again because you missed the answer because you were live hopping.
Yeah. And then to be called out on it and then to turn around and say, no, you weren't when you were.
Yeah. But
that's, But, you know, there are some out there that do that, go have one device and they'll go from one live to another and come back and then try and work out what they've done.
Yeah. Cynthia says, like on movie night, you drop it at the beginning and at the end and during intermission. Yes.
That's right.
The beginning of the live, the end of the live, during intermission. Yes.
Because in that way it makes Cynthia's game night more fun. Then that way you're not thinking, oh, what was the question? What should I have answered? Because you're trying to read everybody's comment.
Well, and everybody, and you want to have, like right now, we're all having a conversation in the chat, and you know, if you've got somebody that's dropping their link,
and it helps.
And I'm not saying like Cynthia, I'm saying like the one person the same person dropping their link every 2 or 3 minutes. So yeah. Good night, Cynthia. But yeah, like.
Hello.
Yeah, y'all go check out Cynthia's for sure. She did drop her channel, and so did Lisa Ladybird. So y'all go check her out. And anybody that wants your channel dropped, seriously, y'all can type in Buzz because y'all been hanging out with us, and we want to check everybody's out. And Mary says, "Yep, live hopping is like giving your kids the TV remote." But you know, I do live hop, but I try not to ask a question and then leave the live and go to somebody else's and then come back and ask the same question. Like, you know, I'll rewind it back if I've missed something. And y'all, if Nightbot doesn't drop your channel, he may just be behind. So give him a minute and then type it again if he doesn't drop your channel link. He gets a little overwhelmed sometimes. So. But yeah, I'm a live hopper. I do it. I'm like Gray. I'm like a little bunny. But
I can't do more than one at a time.
Yeah.
Too much in my head already. Plus, when I'm watching somebody's live, I'm also working, so it's not like going back and forth and then changing channels and.
Yeah. Well, like on Cynthia's trivia night, I don't hop usually because it's too hard to get all of the answers. You know, but like if somebody's having like a special one-time thing, then I might have their live going on a separate device just so that I can have it turned down, but just so that they're getting the watch time. But or if like I have two friends that are going live at the same time, you know, I'll try to keep up with both. But I try not to, like I say, I try not to ask questions if I'm doing that. Just because then I just get myself confused. But that is me. But I do try to focus on one and chat just in one. And that's like if I'm working, I may not can always comment. You're good. I may not can always comment because I'm trying to count or do something. So then I may get behind in the chat. Then I got to go back and read the chat and get caught up.
I know I did that on my live last week when I started. I said, hang on, I've got to count. If I count the first, say, 18 stitches, and then I do me 4 2-togethers, then the last will be 18 anyway.
Yeah. Well, see, that's what I started to work on my hat. I was like, ooh, I can see how far I can get on my hat. And then I was like, oh, I don't remember where I stopped at. Because this is when I started on your live. And then I was like, oh, I got to count them. I was like, oh, I'll save that for Lisa's live.
Yeah.
Amanda says she gets bored super easy, so sometimes she'll go in. If she gets bored right away, she'll pop out and then come back. Great. Pamela says, I can't keep up with more than one at a time. Zach says, I try to stay off my phone, but sometimes it doesn't work. But then I start thinking tomorrow I'm going to put the phone away somewhere so it's out of sight, out of mind. Yep. Well, see, and if I have the lives going on the TV, then I have to have my phone sitting beside me if I want to chat because I can't chat when it's on TV. They have updated the app on my TV so I can turn the chat on, although it like fades into whatever the background is. So most of the time I can't read it anyway, so I just leave it off. So I have to look at it on my phone if I want to read the chat. So, but
that's what Granny D does. She doesn't. She reads it off her phone most times.
Yep. Ray says, I have become a lurker lately because I can't get much done typing it. Wait, yeah. Well, see, that's what I try to do. And then, like, I'll pop in, I'll be like, hey, I'm going to lurk. And then I'll notice everybody's, like, saying hey to me or asking me a question. So then I have to go back and answer it. But I try. But, yep. So if I miss, if y'all ever see me in a chat and I don't answer you back, it's not me being rude. It's because I'm working on something and I missed it.
Same
you
here.
Just don't want to talk to us, do you?
Sometimes I say I'm still here. I'm just listening.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I try. And like today, like, and sometimes I'm like at work, like at my 9 to 5, and you know the phone will ring, and so then I'll have to like, you know, answer it because that's my job. But normally I'll have y'all on. Especially like Granny D's afternoon lives, you know, I'll have it on, or Connie adjusting another stitch, or, you know, I'll have it on and I'll be listening. And like this morning I had John Boy on, you know, so I'll have to like mute it or turn it down, or so I'll miss a lot of the chat, you know, because I'm not reading the chat or talking in the chat. I'm just listening to the live. So. Amanda says, well, lately she's been lurking for a few minutes to see if she wants to participate. And then if she doesn't, she'll just click out of it and not even go into the chat. Yep.
Oh, you know, another thing that annoys me is these people, they subscribe to channels and only subscribe them when they're giving giveaways away.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that do that.
I'm sorry, but you don't join people just so you can win a giveaway. You join because you want to watch their content as well.
Yep.
They just want free stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't do giveaways a lot, but
I know a lot of them I don't do because with the shipping from America, it sucks. I know that. And a lot of them only do US only anyway.
Yeah. Well, when I'm doing like my subscriber giveaway, I try to be, I try to do it for both because it's for my subscribers. And I know that not all of my subscribers are in the US. I know, got Australia and England and Canada. And so I try to make it for everybody. So that's why on my 2 subscriber giveaways that I've done, I've made it international. And then I have the international option, which is, a gift card or, because that way everybody can participate. Ray says that's why she doesn't even say hi. She don't want to be rude, but it could be a lot of typing real fast. Then before I know it, the hour's gone. Yep. Regina says she's guilty of doing that too, Amanda. Yep. And like the only on Granny D's, I will pop in and I'll be like, hey, I'm lurking, or I'll give her the eyeballs. I'll give her a squirrel and the eyeballs. Means I'm a squirrel observer, and usually it's when I'm at home. I mean, when I'm at work and not at home. Zach says his phone needs to charge, so he's going to call it a night. Good night, Zach.
Bye, Zach. We'll see you next time.
But I do try to get in the chats on the weekends and pay attention to the chat on the weekends at Grady D's.
Chandler is back.
Joy says giveaways are fun, but watch to support and for the views, right?
Yeah.
Emma says a lot of times I have to get chores done, so I can't keep up with the chat and worry that I've missed someone saying something to me, and I don't want to think. Yeah, and seeing I do that. You're fine, Chandler. Welcome back. She says she was doing her hair. But yeah, see, I do that too, because then I'm like, oh, I hope that somebody didn't say something to me and think that I'm being all snobby. And it's really not that I am. I'm just trying to, I just missed it. I just missed the thing. But I want to say hey so that whoever's hosting it knows that I'm there lurking.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't always chit chat in it. And sometimes like if I'm listening to like Connie's Just Another Stitch, a lot of times I'm on my lunch break when she goes live. So, I might say, hey, I'm here before I leave to pull out of the parking lot to go get lunch or something. So it'll be on my Bluetooth. So I'll be listening and driving and I can't talk back or see the chat. So Ray says, when you show your fiber of the day, Granny D, I have to stop. She says she has to stop herself from typing. Right? Mary, can I send an Amazon gift to someone outside of the USA? Yes. But
make sure you give it to them in their country.
Yes. So like if you want to send something to Canada, you can switch from the US Amazon to Canada Amazon, or same thing with the gift card, because I sent one to I donated a prize to Just Another Stitches giveaway one time. Well, here recently. And the person that won was actually in Australia. So I switched it to Australian. And then I just went and did a conversion. Because I said I would give away, I think it was like a $10 US dollar gift card or something like that.
Yeah, because I won one off.
So I went and did I just said, how much is $10 in Australian money? What is your money? Are you Australian dollars? What is it called, Lisa?
Australian dollar.
It is the Australian dollar? Okay. So I did a thingy and it told me that it was roughly 15. It was like $14.97 or something. So then I just went over to Amazon and did a $15 Australian dollar, because when you switch to the other, quit, Tiny. When you switch to the other Amazon, you are now in their currency. It'll still come from your bank, but you're in their currency. So it's good to know, because you don't want to go and thinking you're sending them $10 when you do the conversion rate, you've really just sent them 50 or whatever. So
I think our dollar's a little bit more than your dollar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so.
Because I know when I won the prize off at Angels for my Precious Yarnery, I got a $15 one. By the time they converted it from Canadian to the Australian Amazon money.
Mm-hmm. I just I just know what it was for. At that time, the conversion for U.S. to Australian was roughly it cost for $10 got 15 Australian dollars.
Yeah, I think that's what it was for Angela as well.
Okay.
Because if you're giving them an Amazon, if you go Amazon for us, you always do Amazon AU.
Right.
But just be careful with the AU because we've got Austria that's AU as well.
Hey now. No. Can y'all see him?
Yes, he's playing up again.
Yeah.
Go away,
on.
Tiny.
Let me see if y'all can see if I put myself solo. Oh, he just dropped it. He just took yarn out my shelf. Can you see him?
Yep. And I hope you don't want to use that one.
Well, I did.
You're not now.
That is not yours.
His body's done.
Yay!
Oh, that's cute.
I can't wait to see him when he's all done with his little curly hair. But Mary says, that is good to know. Thanks. You are so very welcome. And what I did, like, I couldn't easily find how to switch it. And I probably could if I, like, looked hard enough. But I just went to, Google and typed in Australian Amazon. And then when I clicked on it, it said, open an app, and then it automatically switched my app over to Australian.
Yeah.
Theta says, hey everyone, here's my new picture. I like it. Like it.
Stands.
Oh, he does stand. That's awesome.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
He's going to be cute. So are you following a pattern, or are you just making them up?
The pop, I found a pattern on Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
The clothes, I'm writing it up as I go. Like this one was Cubby, my notes, and then this was Harry Potter. I take all kinds of notes and stuff.
Right.
And then I put the yarn that I used so I can remember for future projects.
Yep. That's cool. I made a Harry Potter blanket, and somewhere I have a notebook like that has everything that I did on it written down. I think it's in my computer too, because I actually wrote up a graph for that one.
I got this on Amazon.
Oh, I like that. Mine are just in notebooks, random notebooks everywhere.
What I did
upstairs?
I cut the spine off, and I took it to Office Depot and had the spine
had them,
put on.
Yeah.
Because it's easier to fold back.
Yeah. And see, that's what I was gonna buy, the Sophie's Universe off of Amazon. Which, I mean, I could print it off, but I thought about buying it, and that's what I was going to do, was cut the bind and then have it spiral bound. Amanda says, everybody's saying, yep, they could see Tiny has the yarn on his paw. Regina says, she'd still use it. Yep. Amanda says, he's a cheeky bugger. He is. Stealing my yarn. Ray says, he just wants you to use that color next. Good pick, Tiny. I don't know if I'd say good. That was a good pick, but not a very good kitty. He's got one. He took a ball of furry yarn. It's all the way up and down the hallway. I just let him keep it. I don't use furry yarn very often anyway, so I'm like, he'd be okay.
Well, it's 1 o'clock here. It's time for me to go to bed.
Well, thank you for popping up and hanging out with us. I can't wait to see Bob Ross when he's done.
I get more done when I'm on somebody's live.
Well, I catch myself doing that. Like when people say, can I pop up? Because like we were saying a while ago, I want to like answer in the chat. So if I'm on the live, then I can just answer. I can just say it.
Yeah, I'm going to get going too because I've got some dishes to do.
Okay. Well, I'm going to catch up in the chat and hang out for a few more minutes. And so thanks y'all both for hopping up. And when you drop down, put Buzz in the thing so they can come check out your channel.
I can do that. Let me get onto my iPad and do it.
Bye, Nancy.
Till next time.
Bye, Nancy. Yeah, I'll get going and do what I need to do, so. And whatnot.
For a few more minutes, and then I guess I'll head out, but let's see. Yeah. Regina says she has never won or gotten yarn from Granny D, and she's got beautiful yarn. She does have beautiful yarn. You just have to keep trying. Every Sunday, she has a giveaway. Miss Granny D does.
I probably never make her Sunday ones, I don't think.
Maybe they're at 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah, I don't make her 3 o'clock
3.
ones. Her 5 o'clock ones I do, because it's 9 o'clock here in the morning.
Well, let's see. So that would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That would be 8 o'clock in the morning, wouldn't it? For you? For 3
The
o'clock?
3 o'clock one, I think it's
Oh no! Wait! It would be 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Because
Or
I
not.
know her 5 o'clock one, it's 9 o'clock here. Yeah, so you'd be looking at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm probably still in bed sleeping.
I know I would be on a Sunday morning at 7. Yeah, I'd be sleeping.
It'd probably be Monday morning for me then.
Yeah, it would be. Yep.
I'll be in bed until I've got to get up and rub stuff on my legs.
Oh, hey, how far? I don't know my Australian geography. How far are you from the Sydney Opera House?
Well, it takes roughly about 8 hours to get from here to where I am to over the border. Time I get through ACT and over the border to New South Wales, about 8 hours, maybe 9 hours.
Crochet crowd's gonna be there this weekend. There's some sort of crochet event going on there, and they're gonna be there.
I like my crocheting, but not that much.
Yeah, that's a pretty long hike. I thought if it was closer by, a couple hours, you might could go, but
yeah, no, it's too far. I'd have to leave at 6 o'clock in the morning and hope to God someone puts me up overnight.
Right, yeah, because 8 hours is a long ride, because that's a long ride to go and then have to turn around and come back.
Yeah.
Well, I tried.
Yeah. If it had been sort of closer.
And I don't know, if you had known in advance, maybe you could have made a trip up, but I don't know. I don't know how much it costs to get in either, but so.
Yeah.
So, Theta, where are you going? She says, guess where I'm going in a couple weeks. I don't know. Granny D says, oh, that's Nancy Joffrey. Yep. Joyce said, I meant fiber of the day. We know what you meant. Mary says, gotta go. Been fun chatting. Good night, ladies. Good night.
Night.
Ray says, make Tiny a blanket. He picked the yarn. He did pick the yarn. I made him a blanket the other day, and it's in the living room. He does lay on it, because I took a picture of him. But he only lays on it when I'm beside him. If I brought it in here, he would probably lay on it. Yep. Regina saying good night. Everybody saying good night, good night, good night, good night.
Joy, I'm too far away.
Dishes, not it.
Joy's asking me about the no, I've got to go and do my dishes, Regina. I don't want to do anyone else's. Mine are bad enough.
Amanda says,
Amanda, you can have
I
the
gotta
laundry.
go do laundry. This was fun. Good night, Amanda. And remember, you're always welcome to pop up and hang out with us. She popped up a few weeks ago. We had a good time. Everybody saying nighty night. Good night, good night, good night.
And Joy was asking about the Australian Zoo. Yeah, I'm not close to the Australian Zoo. I'm close to the Melbourne Zoo, Werribee Zoo, and Hillsville Sanctuary. Well,
I don't even know, where is the Australian Zoo?
Eden.
Did she get her popcorn?
No, not yet. I think the Australian Zoo is in Queensland, isn't it? Eden? You should I'll look it up for you. But I know that's not in Melbourne, that's for sure.
Okay.
I think it's Queensland and New South Wales.
Cool. Going to Vegas. I've never been to Vegas. I have never been. I've always said I wanted to go, but I have never been to Vegas. It seems like it would be a lot of fun.
Joy, are you asking about the one that's to do with the Irwins? That one's in Queensland? Yeah, that's in Queensland. And then the Melbourne Zoo is also called the Australian Melbourne Zoo.
Oh, okay.
Where I am. That's about 20 minutes by train to get to. So, yeah.
Cool. Pamela says, that's in my neck of the woods. She's talking about Vegas.
Yeah, Regina's asking Green Stick where you are, Australia. Is Green Stick from Australia or is she from America?
She's talking about Vegas. She's talking
Okay.
about Las Vegas, America, yeah. Ray says, no, like they do the look of the jar or the temperature blankets. Tiny pick the color. That's a good idea. Say, what color should I do this time, Tiny? Let Tiny pick the yarn. That's what we'll do for my next, like, mystery random color blanket. Let Tiny pick it. Good night,
Granny
Theta.
D's about to fall asleep. All right. I'm going to go now.
All righty. Well, thank you for popping up. I'll see you in
That's
chat
all.
tomorrow night.
Yes.
Or somewhere around the streets this weekend.
We'll be floating around somewhere. And I got my live schedule for Sunday.
Okay. Well, I totally forgot to schedule my live. I was listening to Cynthia's thing about all the soaps. Oh, yeah, you started talking about that a while ago. So you were talking about the soaps, and then I was sitting there, and I went, oh, I haven't scheduled my live. So then I had to run in here and schedule my live.
Good on you.
Yep. Taylor said she's been once to Vegas. I've never been. I would like to go, though. We got Nashville, what we should call Nash Vegas.
Does this count? I've been to Vegas once watching CSI Crime Scene Investigation.
There you go. Granny D says she's about to fall asleep, so she's going to head out. See all of us lovely folks tomorrow. That's right. Good night, Granny D.
Bye, Granny D. I'm going to.
She's over and out. Regina says she doesn't like big cities, too much anxiety. I hear you. Bye, Lisa. Thank you for popping up.
Bye. Thank you, Fran. And I'll catch you in the YouTube streets.
I'll see you around.
You will. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Regina says, I don't like the big cities. Joy says, not a gambler. I am not either, but I would like to go to Vegas and see some of the shows. I think that would be a lot of fun. I do. And I don't particularly like driving in big cities, but I don't mind big cities. But yeah, I could see how you could get anxious going to one. And I think my biggest anxiety about going to a big city is afraid that I'll go into the wrong area of town that I shouldn't be in. Like a dangerous section of town. That, especially if it's a city that I'm not familiar with. Because there are parts of town that you don't need to be in. Because they are dangerous and scary. So anybody in the chat, does anybody in the chat have anything going on your channel if you're a content creator that you want us to know about? If so, drop it in the chat so we will know. Like, does anybody have a live, or does anybody have any questions? I know Mary was here a while ago, and she was wanting to put up a video on her channel. So is anybody wanting to put videos up that hasn't put any up, or has anybody any questions? Regina says, I'm not a gambler either. Went to Tunica to gamble, took $20, and when it was gone, she was done. That sounds like me. I have been to Tunica. It's not that far. Too far. Well, 3-4-ish hours maybe to Tunica from me. I've been there a couple of times. But 2 of the times we went to watch a concert because a friend was performing, so we went to watch him. Regina said, my husband and I were robbed in Chicago. Yeah, I can see that. If something like that had happened, then I would be super anxious to go to a big city. I could totally get that. I see why you would be anxious. Yeah. Because that's like that would be like, yeah, scary. Absolutely. And y'all, I've gone all the way around and now I'm off again on my thing here. back, front, back, front. There it is. I missed it. Y'all, look. I missed it right here. All the way back, almost at the beginning of the round. So now I got to frog it back out. Joyce says, I worked at a racetrack casino for 11 years and spent maybe $100 a year. Oh, wow. Regina says, we were in the business district in Houston. It was awful. Ugh. I've never been to Houston, I don't think. If I've been to Houston, I drove through Houston. Because I've driven through Texas, but I haven't really stopped and done anything in Texas. I've never been to Chicago. So, I haven't been to any, like, big cities, I guess. I mean, I've been to Nashville, Knoxville, Memphis. Those are the big cities in, here. I've been through LA, like the outskirts of LA. Been to Sacramento. I don't know that those are any, like, those aren't big cities in comparison to, like, Vegas and Chicago. So, yep. And I would like to go to New Orleans. I've never been there. So maybe if I went to like a super big city, I may not like it as well. But I do want to go to some of them. I used to say I want to go to like the Ball Drop in New York, but now I'm like, no. Regina says, but on the other hand, they were in Hershey without any cash and were very well cared for by the locals. Oh, well, that's good. Pamela says, Los Angeles is bigger than Vegas. Chris says, woke up. Good night, everyone. Good night, Chris. Joy says, I've been to Hershey. Yeah, which I know LA is big. Oh, and I've been to San Francisco. I've been to Paris and I've been to London. But they're different types of big cities. My ex was in the Air Force and we lived in Germany, so I've been to several of those big cities. Yep. So I've been to London, been to Paris, and I've been to a lot of the smaller cities in Europe. So, yep. Trying to think of big cities like Auburn. I've been to Boston. Regina says Little Rock is getting to be a dangerous place nowadays. I've been to Little Rock. So I guess I have been to some fairly big cities. I mean, I suppose Nashville is a big city. Nashville is just busy. The traffic has gotten ridiculous. Velma says she loved London more than Paris. I loved London too, and I think the reason I loved London, I loved England so much, but I think it's because at that point I had lived in Germany for 3 years when we finally went to London, and I was so happy to be in a country where everybody spoke English. I was, because I didn't speak German. After living there for 3 years, I could manage. And I could get what I needed to get as far as like groceries or food at a restaurant. I can make do, but I didn't speak German. And then we went to Barcelona while we were over there. And at the time, I was quite well at speaking Spanish. But it's kind of one of that use it or lose it. So now it's like all that's there somewhere up in here. I just don't remember it very well. But I was so excited to go to England and be able to speak English and be able to understand what everybody was saying. It was awesome. Regina says she wants to go to Amsterdam to the Tulip Festival. Oh, and the tulips there are beautiful. Ray says the translators on her phone now are amazing. I know, right? And see, then when I was there, we didn't have the cell phones with the translators. My translator was a little book, a little tiny English to whatever book. Pamela says, yep, plus Londoners were friendlier than the Parisians. Yep. Which we didn't stay in Paris for very long. We just went for a couple of day excursion. And my son was a baby. He was 4 months old, I think. I think he was around 4 months old. So I just stuck him in I had a backpack and it could go in the front or the back. And so my friend and I went because we both wanted to go to Paris, and our husbands, neither one had taken us, and we're we're getting ready to ship out of here. We're going. So we went. And they had part of the Eiffel Tower was going under reconstruction or whatever because they were getting ready for the big Y2K. Was it Y2K? Is that what they were calling it? Yeah. Was it already? Yeah, because he was born in 97, so they were redoing it and getting it ready for that. So they had started on it early on so that it would be ready by then. But Regina says, I would like to tour the Tower of London. It was amazing. Now, we did do that. We went to the Tower of London and saw Big Ben, and we went on a tour in one of the little double-decker buses. It was really cool. Really, really cool. I would like to go back now because I was there in my early and mid-20s, so I would like to go back now. I think I would appreciate it a lot more than I did when I was there. Regina says she likes Russian history too. That's cool. In school, I was never big on history, but now I really enjoy hearing about it. Pamela says the best food was in Italy, though. And, that was one place that we never made it to while we were over there was Italy. And I would love to go back. And I also want to go to Scotland and Ireland. Yep. Because I do. And I want to go to Australia, too. There's a lot of places I want to go to. Someday, hopefully. And there's places in the United States I'd like to go to, too, like Hawaii. Oh, yeah, I've been to Anchorage. I've been to Alaska. That's another big city. But, I guess every state and every big city, they're just slightly different. Regina says, fresh pasta is to die for. Oh, I bet. Joy says, I like the architecture in those places. Right? That was the coolest part about living in Europe, is you could just be driving down the road and you're going through this little country town and then boom, castle. Castle. Just it's no big deal. Just do. Oh, hey, there's a castle. It's been standing there for hundreds of years. Ray says she wants to go to Scotland and Ireland so bad. I know, right? Me too. I want to go. It just, all the pictures I've seen, it just looks so pretty. But yeah, when we were over there, the castles and stuff just amazed me. And we went to several castles, and we went through, when we were in Germany, we went through the actual city of Frankenstein, where Frankenstein was. Yeah, it was really cool. I mean, it's just a city, and that's the name of it, but still, there's a castle there, and it's just cool. And they have, they have cities where the buildings have been standing for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, and there's just not a lot of places in the United States that have buildings. I don't think there's anywhere in the United States, really, that have buildings that are as old as some of the places in Europe. If there are, I don't know where they would be. Regina said, yep, that would be nice. Pamela says, Scotland was fantastic. Haven't been to Ireland yet. Ray said, ooh, the Transylvania Castle. Regina says, her husband was stationed in Germany before we met, and he loved it. Where was he stationed at, Regina? Was he Air Force or Army? Or we were stationed at Spangdahlem Air Force Base. So we were near Kaiserslautern, but we were closer to Luxembourg. He was Army. We flew into Frankfurt when we first went over there, and then we found out that it was cheaper and closer for us to fly out of Luxembourg, which Luxembourg is a teeny tiny little country, but oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. So gorgeous. The base had like little excursions and stuff, like you could do day trips and stuff. And we went on a leisurely bike ride. And at the time, we were both in like super good shape. This leisurely bike ride ended up being, I don't know, something like 30 miles through Luxembourg. Oh my gosh. I think that bicycle seat, I had a bruise on my rear end, the shape of that bicycle seat. It was not a leisurely stroll, bike ride, whatever. It was crazy. And they're like, we can take the easy route or the long route. And we took the easy route. And I was like, by the time we were done, I couldn't have even pedaled over an anthill. It was crazy. But it was gorgeous. And we had a good time. But I was like, the shape I'm in now, I wouldn't have made it. There was a lady on the trip with us, and her and her husband, they stopped, and they were like, nope, you're going to have to come pick us up on the bus. So they stayed at this restaurant until we got done, and then they came back and picked them up. She's like, I'm not going any further. Oh, it was a crazy bike ride. Yep. Pamela says her favorite place in Germany was the new Schwanstein Castle. Gorgeous. Mickey, the Disney castle. We went to a lot of the castles. I was obsessed. Just because, I mean, yes, there is a castle in Tennessee, but it's people here that have been building it currently. Like, they keep adding on to it and stuff. It's not like a hundreds of years old castle that's been standing for forever. Regina says, I quit riding bikes when banana seats went out. You can still get you a banana seat. With a little basket and a little bell. Ching, 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 ching. Yeah. But we had like a, I guess on the base we went and they outfitted us. Is that the right word? I don't know. They sized us up, and then we picked out our bike, and then they loaded it all up in this van, and yeah. And then we went. But then when we finished, there was like this really cool fest and stuff. They have, you have Oktoberfest, but in Germany, all the little towns have their own festivals. So it's always a party. Pamela says, castles and cathedrals all inspiring. Yes. And we went to the oldest city in Germany was near where we lived. And so we went to, it was called Trier, and we went to a castle there. And at the time we were there, they said it was, and I mean, it was in the church, in the cathedral, so I'm assuming that they were accurate, but they had part of Jesus's purple robe. And so we waited in this line for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours to see part of the robe. It was pretty neat. And there are certain places, you can't take pictures inside. When we went to Paris, we went to the Louvre, saw some of those things. So Regina says, did I watch the Downton Abbey series? No, I have not. I watched Bridgerton, but I have not watched Downton Abbey. But I've been reading a lot of Julia Quinn books, and they're all set in London, so it's got me really wanting to go back. Although it's set back in the, most of them are set horse and buggy days, so nothing new, but I would like to go back. I'd like to go to a lot of the places, but so do I need to watch Downton Abbey, Regina? Is it a good show? Are you snoozing? How's it going, buddy? need on my leg. Regina says, if you like English and history, then you have to watch it. Okay, cool. Is it pretty accurate? It's just going to make me want to go there even more. Quit. Y'all, then I need to write. I've been watching this, I think it's like a British guy reacts, I think is what the name of his YouTube channel is. But it was him and another guy that's also a British guy. Would you quit with your nose? But it has them say random words to see the difference between them. And I meant to, when Lisa and them were on, have them say the words. So now I need to write it down so I'll remember what words to ask them. You said English, made me think of that. Regina says that it starts before World War I and it's in a real castle. Oh, that's cool. Pamela said she didn't watch the whole series, but what she did see, she liked. Oh, okay, cool. I may have to check it out then. Quit with the claws, man. Are you comfy? Are you comfy? Hey, buddy. Regina says, it's an accurate account of European history. Okay, well, see, that's cool to know. Because, a lot of those shows are not. So that's cool to know that it is pretty accurate. That's cool. And she has the whole series on DVD. That's cool. I bet it's on one of the streaming platforms. I'll have to look and see. I have a friend that was watching it, but... Oh, and I might even... trying to think who was talking about it. Maybe my daughter-in-law. I'll have to ask her. Let me write that down. Where's my notebook? I have been keeping a notebook handy to write stuff down on so I don't forget. Let's see here. Where's the movies? And we'll just start a new page. Okay, so check out Downton Abbey. Cool. I'll have to search that tomorrow and see if it's on any of my streaming things. And if not, I'm sure I can get it on Amazon. Cool. I'll have to check it out. I'll put it there. All right, y'all. Well, it is 12:30, so I guess I'm going to wrap this up. And like I said, I will drop the link to the Faith blanket, the Faith crochet along. I will drop that link in the description for the actual, where you can find the written pattern and also where you can find the tutorial. So that'll be in the description. I will also go back and drop the links for the panel that joined me tonight. So if y'all didn't get a chance to pick up their links in the chat, it will be in the description box of this video. If I don't forget, I'll do it when I get off here before I go to bed. I'll go drop their links. If not, I'll get it done tomorrow. So that if y'all need to find them, you can go check out their channels. Regina says, another series set in Atlantic City during Prohibition is awesome. Do you remember what it's called? If so, let me know. Ray saying, night all. Ray, so we were talking about you earlier, and I don't even know now if I remembered telling you what I said. I think I did, though. But it was, I saw your Instagram where you did your the crochet chain challenge, but you did it with your eyes closed. So now I want to try that. I don't remember if I told you that earlier. I know we started talking about it, but then it gets kind of crazy And so, yeah, I think I did though. But if not, now I have. Joy says, everyone have a good night. Regina says, thank you, you're so sweet. And Pamela says, Boardwalk Empire, ? That was a great series. So, yeah, Regina, is that what it was? Boardwalk Empire? If so, I'll have to check that out too. But yeah, that's what it was, Ray. That's what I saw you do your blindfold challenge over on the Insta. Oh, so Blind Stitches Marsha Lee did that one. Okay. All right. I'll have to. That way I know who started what challenge. So I wondered if it was I wondered if it was either her or Thrist or yeah. Awesome. I'll have to go check it out because now I want to do it. But I saw yours. So is it only on Instagram or is it on both? Either or. Instagram and YouTube? Because I saw yours on Instagram. Regina says, yes, that's it. So Boardwalk Empire. Let me write that down. Boardwalk Empire. Because y'all know I will not remember these if I don't write them down. Renee says, good night, everyone. Good night. Thank you for hanging out with us in the chat. Ray said, do it. It's on both. Okay, cool. I will do it. And there was one that was going around, was it last year or year before? And it was to crochet a granny square blindfolded. But I didn't write down who had done the challenge on that one either. But it might have been Marsha Lee too. I don't know. She's Blind Stitches Creates, right? That way I get the right channel name. I'll have to try it. That sounds like fun though. Practice. I'll have to practice on black yarn because I always feel for the stitches on it anyway. So, but yeah, I'll have to try that. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow because I'll be at my dad's. Well, my mom and dad's. We'll have all the kiddos, but at least if I have somebody else that can start the timer while I do it. Because when I did the other one, I just set my timer for a few seconds more, but I could see it. But if I'm blindfolded, I can't see it. Well, I guess I could like close my eyes. I don't guess I have to be blindfolded. I could just do like you and just close my eyes. I'll figure it out. But I'll do it. I may not get done this weekend because I got a lot of stuff going on, but let me write that down too. The Blind Stitches Creates Challenge. There we go. All right. Because that way I will remember. Regina says I could do it on a live with a partner. That's true. I could. Good idea. I could have done it tonight. Maybe I could do like a little quick pop-up live and do it at some point this weekend. Like I could do it and then whoever else was doing it could do it. Like whoever I got up on the panel with me could do it. We could both do it. All right, y'all. I'm going to get off of here and go to bed. But thank y'all so much for coming and hanging out with me. I appreciate it. And thank you if you're watching the replay and you've stuck around this long. Y'all are awesome. Yeah. And I will be back here next Thursday night. So I will see y'all then if I don't see you around the YouTube streets before. Hold on, let's see. Regina says she watched Laura do the blind granny square and it was hilarious. Yep. I don't remember who I watched. I don't remember who did it when I watched it. There were a couple of people that I watched and I don't remember And it's been so long, I don't remember who it was that I watched do it. But I need to watch. I guess I could Google it. I could search it in YouTube and see. Or I could just do it and be like, hey, if it was you, let me know. But, all right, y'all. Have a great night. And I will see y'all around the YouTube streets. Bye.